Stephen King couldn't write a better villain than Mbappe. Like, I'm not even
So
kidding.
I don't know.
This
Is this
creature,
all?
this
Is this all
disgusting-
because of a god of honor?
Disgusting.
Is this
disgusting
all
creature.
because of a god of honor? That's what I want to know.
We're gonna get there.
No.
Let's get there.
Okay,
Bro,
so
it's
Right,
me,
that's
it's
absolutely
me,
fine.
First of all,
No,
why are you
because-
delaying this 1 hour and 45 minutes, bro?
Exactly. Wow.
I'm
yeah.
fighting my jet lag to be. I'm fighting every ounce of
Bro, you
tiredness.
said 5 o'clock, bro.
I
5 o'clock.
no. I was at a function. So, and that's what the issue was. And this function was planned a week ahead. And this news broke while I was at a function. So it took me a while to leave the function before I get to
Why
everything.
did
So
you plan it at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. and then continually delay it?
no,
you just
because
put it at
Ricardo, this guy-
the
this
function
guy-
overran. The function overran. Okay,
Oh.
This guy's scamming us.
Why-
This guy's scamming us, Ricardo.
No, guys, we're here. No. Guys, I'm going to drop a little something. Guys, I'm going to drop a little something.
And I
Guys,
have to you know this.
guys, let's talk. Because guys, here's the thing. All because was this okay? Yes or no? Did he leave due to the whole God of Honor tax?
Yes,
Is that why
yes,
he
that's
left?
part of it. Yes, that's part
It's
of it.
part of
Yes,
it, but
it is.
it's more.
HH, you don't realize how alive.
more than that.
HH, you don't realize how alive I am right now. I remember all you Mbappe dick suckers telling me he's better than Henri, chasing him out when he's chasing managers.
Where is Undisputed?
Wait. Okay, now, I don't want to be rude, but did Henri ever score in a major final?
Oh,
How-
hold
shut
on,
the fuck
Let me
up.
just ask you. a question.
Shut the fuck up.
Did
Honest to God,
Henri
please.
chase-
Please, Habib, just stop this. Please, for once. For
No,
once,
I
just
just
stop
have a
it.
question. I just have a question.
Let me ask
Did
you a
Henri
question,
go
though.
to a
Let
super
me
team? Henri also went to a super team in Barcelona. Did he go to Barcelona and just nuke the whole club?
No. He went to be okay. Look, I'm not here for honor. Let's just address it. So, guys, here's my thing, and I want to go around the room. And I want to first start with Sumi with this. See, here's my thing here. What is interesting about this was Alonso. This was a mutual agreement. He wasn't sacked.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's sacked. He got sacked.
They're
Nah,
not
he got
saying he
sacked,
got
man.
sacked. He got
So is this?
sacked.
Okay, so he didn't leave. This
It's
was a
sacking.
sacking.
It's a second. It's a
Yes,
Yeah,
second.
it's sacked.
He
I
asked
don't know.
Perez, players or me, and Perez chose the players.
It's a sacking. Money miss. It's a
It's
sacking.
a sacking. It's a sacking.
No, because see, my thing is it was never going to work. But the reason why I posted that video because Monimis, you say it's part of it. I think that video is the whole thing. That video is the entire thing. So the whole God of Honor thing, no, that is the reason why this thing did not work out because
And who
what's
stopped
that?
them from going to the Guard of Honor?
Mbappe.
The prototype.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's build up, Casey.
Well, hold on. Okay, we'll do that. But actually, Casey, it was actually Rodrigo as well. Rodrigo also did it. So Rodrigo's also part of it.
Rodrigo, you think they were listening to
Yeah,
Rodrigo?
shut up.
Rodrigo going
Casey,
out,
don't.
brother.
Casey, don't. Casey, don't. Because I'm about to say that I do. Like, okay, let's do. Okay, so
Yeah,
my
I
thing
don't
is, okay, just the whole Prajita and all that kind of stuff. So don't.
What?
So my thing is this. My thing is.
Oh, what did you say?
Right there, Casey. Can I talk? My thing here is cheeky Arbeloa 2016 Zidane run. Okay, I'm lying.
Who knows? Who knows with this club?
Stop.
Bro, I'm not
Okay.
gonna with this club, I never know.
So I think that for me, Xabi Alonso should have never been hired in the first place. And what I'm going to stress at this emergency hangouts, guys, shout out to the streets and everybody out there. What I'm going to stress to you guys is that this team and these players Yes, it's wrong. Yes, it doesn't work out. They need a particular type of a manager. So you can't sack all the players. You've built this asylum. So you need to hire the right manager to take over this damn asylum. So the issue, and we say this for a long time, Perez is the issue. He is the main problem.
No. Can I?
Perez is the issue. Okay.
Okay, no, let me come to. Okay, Suman, talk to me. Suman, your reaction is for news. Suman, talk to me.
So, my prediction was correct. I predicted that he will be sacked within the first 6 or 7 months when he didn't even become the coach of Real Madrid. So, let's peel the onion layers right now. So, this started in 2024. When we won the UCL, Ancelotti came out and told that this is the most close-knitted team he has ever managed. The reason being, Benzema was gone. There were two main players, Kroos and Modric. They were the senior pros there, and they were helping the youngsters like Bellingham, Vini, Rodrigo, and everybody. And that they were the most close-knitted team ever. Then we get the toxic bitch from Paris.
Okay, we don't need to do this. We don't need to do this. No, I don't like this narrative. No. I don't like this narrative because no. Okay, Sumi, hold on, Sumi. How come a World Cup winner, a guy of his caliber, be the reason now we are stuck with this narrative? It doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't make sense. No, this is trash.
Let him cook.
Okay, Sumi, let Sumi land.
Let him cook. Proceed.
You talk about 2018, right? He was not the star player in 2018. That was Pogba. That was Griezmann. That was not Mbappe's. That was not Mbappe's team. That wasn't Mbappe's team because he was just a youngster from Monaco. When in 2018 he was just a youngster from Monaco. The only thing he did was beating Manchester City.
Okay, Sumia, in 2018. Okay, no, it's one question. Sumia, in 2018, who was the best player on that pitch? Against Argentina in that game, who was the best player on that pitch?
So
Argentina was round of 16, not the quarters or the final.
So he became the superstar in that World Cup. He wasn't going to the World Cup as a superstar. He became the superstar after that World Cup. And then he became the toxic bitch and the gold digger he is right now.
Good.
Because till date, name me one coach who has survived Kylian Mbappe. In PSG, there was multiple coaches.
Deschamps, that's it.
No one survived. Right now, and
maybe they weren't very, very good, but okay.
Okay, so Carlo Ancelotti wasn't good. The other Tuchel wasn't good. All the other coaches wasn't good. Only Mbappe is good.
Didn't you say Emo is the pound for pound best manager?
Wait. Okay. No. Okay, so Sumi, real quick. So you're saying that Alonso should have stayed? That's what you're trying to say?
No. I never said Alonso should have stayed. I literally told you that he shouldn't have taken the job of Real Madrid because he never had that experience, and this club will eat him out and throw him just like that.
And he couldn't handle the egos. But see, because Sumia, you should know this better than anybody here. Sumia, you should know this better than anyone.
Last season as well, not just this season.
But Sumia, you know what this club is and you know what it takes to coach this club. Let's just keep it real. Xabi Alonso just did not have the cojones and the mental fortitude to manage these egos. And as you said, he got it alive. There's nothing on Mbappe or Vini. He didn't know how to handle the likes of Mbappe and Vini. And if you don't, I'm sorry, you fail and you get sacked. That's what happened. It is what it is. It is what it is.
No. Okay, give me a few minutes. I'll explain everything in details now. So what happened is that story is done. Mbappe comes in, Kroos leaves. Kroos tells the board, because this has layers to it. It is because of the president. It is because of Alonso. It is because of Kylian Mbappe. So when Kroos leaves, he tells the management, that the hierarchy, that first and foremost thing, we cannot if you want to replace me, go and get Kimmich. He's the only one right now available who can actually play like me, who can provide that anchor role and give the passes. They did not listen to Cruz. Now, coming to Alonso. When you are coming to Real Madrid, you know, as a player, you knew that the president will not listen to their coaches. They will buy the players and you will have to fix it. And in a team where we have three left wingers, you cannot build a team like that. And Vinicius was always a luxury player because under Carlo Ancelotti, Vinicius was not supposed to press anyone. He was supposed to just stay up top, and Cruz and Modric and there was other players were supposed to feed the ball to Vinicius. So when you knew that there are two luxury players in Mbappe and Vinicius, you should have sorted out all the things before you become the coach of Real Madrid. But the lust of coaching Real Madrid was too huge for Alonso and he jumped in. And talking about Alonso, Alonso went unbeaten when Bayern was at his lowest. When Bayern was at his lowest. Because this is the same guy who got relegated with Real Sociedad B team, the Castilla team of Real Sociedad. So if a coach who gets relegated with the Real Sociedad B team, how the hell are you making him the coach of Real Madrid when you already had a tormented season the year before?
So hold on. So are you calling Alonso a glorified bomb?
Yes, because the season after when he went unbeaten, what happened? When Bayern were back, Bayern thrashed Bayer Leverkusen. So how do you become a good coach when you cannot continue the success? So Alonso taking this job was, I literally told you that he will be sacked. He doesn't have the aura to be a coach of Real Madrid. And as I have told you before, there is a specific breed of people who can only coach Real Madrid. There are no, you cannot be a tactician, you cannot be someone who can tell the players. You need to have an aura in your, the coach needs to have an aura who comes into the dressing room and everyone will shut their fucking mouth up. That was Zidane. Because we had Ronaldo, we have Benzema, Cruz, Bale, everyone. Bale went on to win 5 Champions League with Real Madrid. But when Zidane wanted him out, nobody questioned it.
Yes.
That's the kind of coach we need in Real Madrid because it's always been a power play. And the coaches who have survived here are Vincent Del Bosque, Jose Mourinho, Carlo Ancelotti, and Zidane because these guys had aura. You talk about other coaches, they have all miserably failed. So Alonso was just a ticking time bomb when he was supposed to get sacked.
So, okay, let me ask you this because I saw someone mention this in the streets. I think it was Ricardo. Do aura managers still exist in 2026?
When it comes to certain teams, it does. When it comes to certain teams, like for example,
No, I didn't say certain teams. Do aura managers in a vacuum exist?
They exist, but it's mostly international management.
Yeah.
In the club game, there's no aura managers.
Right now, there is not. And second of all, if you wanted to build a team and you know who had that authority in a locker room was Jurgen Klopp. You could have begged him. You could have just given him the whole control of the. See, the problem here with Real Madrid is we hire coaches. We don't hire manager because a manager will not only have a say in the signings, they will also make sure that they can get rid of players whom they want. But we don't hire those managers. We hire coaches. The only managers who we hired were Zidane, Ancelotti, Mourinho. These were managers because they had control over all the things.
So, okay, so of who is available, because again, no one is repping that bandwagon artist, Arbeloa. Who would you hire to get the best out of this place? Who would you hire now that's available?
They should wait until
Arbeloa might do a 3-peat.
No, No, the first thing which we need to do is, I'm sorry, but this will hurt most of the uh, Mbappe fans. We need to get rid of him.
Okay. So here's the
W,
thing. Here's the
W,
thing.
W,
No, 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 no,
W.
no. No, there is a reason behind it.
Casey, meet your bike. Casey, no,
There is
wait.
a reason
Speak on
behind
No,
it.
no, no, no.
Speak on it.
Okay, Sumia, be realistic.
One
That
minute.
can't
Yeah.
happen. That
Hello,
no.
well,
Now I know that be little, but Sumia,
I would love
that's
the issue.
unrealistic. Let me see, Sumia. I'm
That's
sorry, I don't mean to be like
that's the
Sumia.
problem.
You cannot get rid of one of the most important players in football right now. You
Okay,
can't.
but
I'm sorry.
HH,
He's a
HH,
superstar.
hold on.
It is what it is.
Wait,
He's a
HH,
superstar.
Wait, HH.
Now,
HH,
here's the
you
thing.
couldn't.
You can get rid of a Vini. Wait, Zombo, what's it?
Okay.
Are you
So
saying
you are
that because
asking me
you
to-
don't want him to go, or are you saying that in general? Like, be honest.
I'm
with
saying in
yourself.
general. No. Forget about me. Think
Okay.
realistically. You just
Okay.
bought Mbappe. Perez loves Mbappe.
Okay, but
Mbappe
look,
for
look
what
at
he
what he's
is
doing, though.
is. It doesn't
Let me
matter. That is the guy. The only realistic
Let me
thing
land.
is Vini. That's the
Wait,
thing to
let
go. I'm
me
sorry.
Let him land.
Hold on,
Let me land.
Sumia.
Okay. So you want Mbappe to stay. So I should get rid of a player who gave me 2 UCLs and 3 league titles, and I should keep the player who has given since the day he has come into this club and made our life a living hell.
No,
Whom should I
Sumia.
keep?
No,
No, as a manager.
wait, hold on.
He might go
Sumia.
2 seasons trophies.
Hold on,
He might go 2
Sumia.
seasons.
Sumia. Here's Sumia. Here, the rest is this. Getting Mbappe was a mistake. In a vacuum, you get rid of Mbappe, you keep Vini, and you keep the team as is. That is what should happen. But I'm saying what is realistic? That is just not realistic. What should happen is, let's use our logic. What was the team like when they last won? It was without Mbappe, where Vini was point A, Bellingham was point B. You get rid of Mbappe, and you go back to default settings. I'm sorry, that is not realistic. The only realistic thing that can happen is get rid of Vini, Mbappe, now it's all on you. There's no Mbappe Vini issue. I'm sorry, that's the reality.
So the first thing which really needs to happen is we need to make sure and tell Mbappe, stay in the fucking box. You are a number 9.
That's never
You
gonna
are
happen.
not. You are. So that's the thing. See, everybody is talking about Vini. He has lost it. He has, but nobody is talking about the simple thing that a winger needs his space. You cannot go and grab the space from the winger and ask him to do the things he was doing before you were not there. Mbappe is occupying the space of Vini. Mbappe always want to come onto the left, but you are not supposed to go there. You are a striker, and that's why Vini is not able to perform because when Vini, you give him the space on the left wing, on the left side, he cooks. Where is the space? Mbappe is not leaving the space for Vinicius to do something. And when Vinicius is trying to do something and putting in the balls, you are standing on the top of the box as a striker. How is any winger in the world is supposed to find you if you are only standing on the top of the box? You put anybody, any one of the biggest wingers I have seen was Ronaldinho. You put Ronaldinho in that in place of Vini right now, and he will not find Mbappe because Mbappe is just standing.
Wait. So hold on. So Moran, because I want to come to everyone else on the panel. So your solution is get rid of Mbappe and hire Klopp. What is your solution?
Right now, my solution is we cannot get rid of Arbeloa before 6 months. Wait till the end of the season. See what's happening in World Cup. See what's the status with Zidane. See what's the status with Klopp. See who are the other managers available, and then according to that, get a manager and give him the control now. Get the players who the manager requests and get rid of the players who the manager thinks that they are not part of the club anymore. That needs to be done because this season is a written off. We cannot do anything.
Hey, wait, hold on. Let Arbeloa cook. Let Arbeloa cook. Let Arbeloa cook.
2 seasons of Mbappe being written off.
Wait.
2 seasons of Mbappe being written off.
Let me come to Monimus then to Casey. Monimus, talk to me.
Can I go after Casey?
You already saw my AVI, and I'm pretty sure everyone's seen the video. Deleted, no renewal, The prototype wins, HH. You can't
They even
defeat
had
the
Messi.
prototype.
They had Messi in there. Man.
Messi couldn't
Neymar.
defeat the prototype. Neymar can't defeat the prototype. The prototype kills everyone. I remember one of the longest streams you ever did on this channel was Mbappe's contract extension at PSG. And HH's exact words were, he's being held hostage. The French president is hostaging Mbappe to stay in Paris. Once Mbappe goes to a real club, you will finally see Mbappe not being burdened with the responsibilities of holding so much of the keys to a club. When he goes to a real club that can tame his ego and he can focus on his football, he will be the best player in the world. And I also believe, HH, you've seen that video of Luis Enrique talking to Mbappe.
Yes,
I need
yes.
my star player to press. I need my star player to be the one that works hard, that runs back, that does all the work. Because when we see you working hard, everyone else around you wants to work hard. And then Mbappe at the end of the video just stands up. He's like, yeah, cool. And he walks out the room. Doesn't even acknowledge Enrique. HH, I don't think you really deep it. What Ousmane Dembele did last year, that should have been Mbappe. That should have been Mbappe.
But Marcel, do you know what I think the issue is? Mbappe is a victim of his own success.
No.
What success?
No.
What success? No. What success?
What success, bro?
World Cup.
No, what success? Oh,
World
no,
Cup.
okay.
Bro,
You must
who
be
the
doing
hell
that
talking
much.
about this World
I'm
Cup?
sorry. No, guys.
World Cup
I'm
success.
sorry.
It
Whether
wasn't-
you
It's 8
guys,
years.
whether you like
It's
it or
been
not.
8 years now.
No,
It's
no,
been 8
guys,
years.
like,
Stop doing
Guys,
it.
hold up, guys. Whether you like it or not.
HH, the World Cup thing is getting out of is
No,
come on, bro.
guys.
It's
I'm
getting
explaining.
old.
No, I'm taking it from Mbappe's mind frame.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, hold on.
No,
Wait,
I'm gonna pick it. I'm
wait,
gonna
wait,
pick it.
Casey, Casey,
We
Hold
need to
on.
dismiss this.
Wait,
Hold on.
hold on, guys.
No,
Money
just
miss. No, one at a time. Money miss. Continue.
Casey, I know you're
God
heated, but
damn.
you can go next, Casey. But
Okay, no,
HH,
I'm
this is my-
gonna say. Yes, sorry, go on. Sorry. Yeah.
No, but HH, you see, this is my point though. You keep saying he's a victim of his own success. Here's the thing. I'm not actually against people having keys to the club or that sort of stuff. Bro, Messi had the keys to Barcelona. Kevin Prince Boateng literally spoke about it on a podcast. He was like, the transfer took a day longer than it was supposed to because the club has to call Messi and ask, hey, do we need to sign this guy? And Messi will be like, okay, cool, sign him. So there have been players that have had the keys to clubs. The issue is, HH, is that your guy has the keys to football clubs and he constantly under-delivers at that football club. Yeah, give me the keys to PSG. Mbappe, can you win us a UCL? Nah, just give me the keys, man. Just give me the keys.
Okay, why do they give him the keys though? Why do you think they keep giving him
Because
these
it's a
keys?
false promise. It's a the idea of Mbappe is greater than the actual reality of Mbappe.
And where does the idea come from?
It comes from
His mother as an agent.
I don't know.
Wait, hold up. And that's why I'm trying to explain to you. The idea comes from what is the biggest showpiece in football? It's the World Cup. So the problem that people have is look at what this guy did in 2 World Cups. He surely must do it at club level. So the disconnect is the World Cup on international is not club level. But the disconnect is that, my gosh, this is a World Cup superstar. When it comes to the club, he will do amazing things. But it hasn't translated to that because club football and international football are 2 totally different beasts.
No, but
that's the disconnect. That's the issue.
But this is my
You
problem.
just answered your own questions.
Yeah, you really did.
You just answered why you should stop glazing him so much, by the way.
Look, when you dunk on Messi several times in the World Cup, I've got a glaze.
When he dunk on Messi, you know he scored 12 World Cup. This guy scored 12 World Cup goals. 5 of them are against Otamendi. So I don't really know how I can rate this, HH.
No. When
Otamendi's giving you half your World Cup career.
The issue is to have 2 World Cups like that, you get put in special categories. It is what it is.
The problem is that this guy gets given the keys. What's that? Sporting director leave, player leave, get rid of this guy, no renewal, run it by me. And if you want the keys, fine, have the keys. I have no issue. But perform if you have these keys. You cannot go to Real Madrid, kick Vinicius out the team. Because Endrick went on loan to make space for Mbappe as a striker. But now Mbappe don't want to play striker, he wants to play on the left. And soon, one of Vinicius or Rodrigo will leave. Vinicius Jr. might leave the club. The same Vini Jr. who was like in contention for the Ballon d'Or, was the best player in a Champions League season. He's contributed to the success of Real Madrid. Mbappe has not contributed anything to be given the keys to Real Madrid.
Okay, so you better not laugh, bro. Sorry, continue.
That video in the Super Cup final, HH, that is one of the worst things I've seen. A guy who's won 0 trophies at your football club has more sway than a manager who went
no, Monimus, I'm so happy. Okay,
Monimus,
can I ask you a question?
Champions League as a player.
No,
League as a player at that same club.
Let me ask you a question. So, Monimus, you play for Arsenal. You're one of Arsenal's best players. It's a Champions League final, and you lose that Champions League final to Chelsea. Would you encourage your fellow players to give Chelsea a guard of honor as they take up the trophy?
It's not about what I encourage, HH. It's about the fact of the manager has played for Real Madrid. Whether people want to admit it or not, Alonso is a Madrid legend. He has played for Madrid.
Is he?
Yes, he is. He's played for Madrid.
Yes, he is. What are you talking about, bro?
He's won league titles. The things that Real Madrid fans prioritize, Alonso's been a part of and actually been a starter in those teams. He wasn't no bench warmer like Arbeloa is. He was an actual starter in these teams. So he's contributed.
Mbappe hasn't done 1% of what he's done for the club. What are you talking about, bro?
He's contributed to the history of Real Madrid. Mbappe has done nothing for Real Madrid. Yet Mbappe, in the space of 18 months, can wave his arms and everyone listens to him just because he dropped a stinker against Arsenal in the quarterfinals when it matters. Like, this is my point. And the problem is, we have people who enable this behavior. Two things can be correct at the same time. Alonso should not be the manager of Real Madrid because he's a system-based manager and it's not a system-based job. But also at the same time, Mbappe should not be enabled. And as much as I blame Mbappe, Mbappe is a fraud who gets away with all this stuff. And I constantly keep hearing about how it's going to be him, it's going to be his year, he's going to win the Ballon d'Or this year, and then it's always next year. HH, in 2026, he's going to turn 28. I don't know how many more years at the top level this guy has to show he's the great World Cup Mbappe. HH, I don't think you really grasp like what's going on. He's running out of time. HH, you can't keep running this 19-year-old World Cup gimmick. It's 8 years ago. Do you know how much your channel has changed?
It's gonna be a decade soon, man. It's gonna be a decade.
No, Money Miss.
That's why I keep telling you the old cup thing is getting old.
No, look, see.
Yeah.
See, okay, guys, you're right, but you're also wrong as well. You're right that live in the present, live in the future, the past, the past. A World Cup is still a World Cup.
Okay,
like it's still a World Cup. Now it's true that you can't use that as a yardstick.
Okay,
the
can
issue
I
is
just
that HH,
this guy has the best two World Cups of all time. What's the better first two World Cups of all time in terms of performance?
But HH, the big issue is that you have guys who hang on to that and say, they hang on to it as the ideology of he will come through. I just know that player's in there. I know that player's in there. I know that version of Mbappe is in there. We just need to find a way to get it out. Because that's what Perez is doing. Because I'll tell you what, Perez don't want to admit it. His job's on the line with this Mbappe signing. Because if Mbappe does not win a UCL by the time the next president gets voted, he's out. Because he would have just brought in the player and ripped up the entire squad. Like, that's my... Florentino Perez is hung onto the idea of Mbappe, he's the Galactico, the superstar signing. Because the truth is that if every single player played at their top level and won trebles, Mbappe is going to sell the most shirts because he is that player.
Baby, say this is what the issue was. Perez did the same mistake with Galacticos. Perez thought that enough quality players will win you enough games. Vini's amazing. Bellingham is amazing. Mbappe is amazing. They're so amazing. But by virtue of the talent, they will win games. That is Perez's mind frame.
But it's different to the
Galacticos. He made the same mistake.
But this is almost different to the Galacticos because this is not just like Galacticos because the Galacticos was like a team of superstars. Mbappe is an obsession for Perez. Mbappe is like Perez's child. Like Mbappe is... But Perez wants Mbappe to work so badly because he knows if Mbappe works, the money's there, the,
the branding and everything,
the shirts, the brand, everything.
Do you know why? Why? That's the reason. Because Cristiano Ronaldo was never the Perez
He was
signing.
never Messi. He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
never
yeah.
Messi.
No, he wasn't a
Cristiano
Perez
Ronaldo-
signing though.
No, he wasn't a Paris
was-
signing. Paris is not going to find Cristiano.
Yeah. So that because Cristiano gave so much of success and he was never a signing of Florentino Perez, this is the obsession of Florentino Perez that I need a signing who can be remembered that I signed that player.
Yeah, and the issue is that Mbappe is being remembered, but he's being remembered for all the wrong reasons. He's being remembered for tanking the football club. And here's the thing.
Wait, Monimus, wait, hold on, wait, what do you mean by
Wait,
so
by
Mbappe
tanking-
is the
He's-
reason
he's
that he tanked the
taking-
club?
Yes,
What
yes,
I
he's
What are you
the
talking
reason.
about?
HH.
H-
Wait,
what I mean
hold on,
by
hold on. Wait,
tanking-
hold on. Who won the European Golden Shoe last season? Who won the
Oh
European
my
Golden Shoe
God.
last season?
HH.
Bro,
What I mean
HH.
by-
I don't know.
Bro,
Oh
HH,
my
come
God,
on,
man,
bro.
that's a
Come
fact.
on,
I'm
bro.
gonna
Seriously.
I'm gonna
Come
completely
on,
destroy
bro.
you.
You guys are just
this-
hating, man.
Bro, this is
It's
what we
not
said.
trophy.
Like, stop glazing, bro.
What
He's
I mean
literally
by
the reason.
tanking, what I mean by tanking is not, oh, is he a good player or is he a bad player? What I mean by it is, you guys were up here. You were on the cusp of greatness. Madrid were literally won the league and Champions League in 2 separate seasons, 2022, 2024. They were on the cusp of that treble, that thing that they've been sniffing about for so many years, where they want to win that treble, they want to win that treble, they want to win that treble. And now you've brought in this guy and you've gone all the way down to the point where you can't even get your hands on a Copa del Rey. Like, you're trying to reach for Copa del Rey and Barca just slap your hand off it. Like, we're getting to that level, HH. What I mean by tanking is, look at this signing impacts the trajectory of the football club, because it's not just
Yeah.
Mbappe, it's everything around Mbappe. It's how he
Yes.
gets treated, it's the player power, it's the way the managers get treated, it's the fact you've now sacked Alonso and you're going to bring in Arbeloa. What's Arbeloa going to tell Mbappe?
Of all people.
For
No,
Mbappe don't listen to
not
Alonso.
just
What-
that.
They said Arbeloa is going back to like let's let the ballers ball.
It
That's
is-
the
no.
mantra.
Not just that.
Madrid
Not just that.
Extra. Madrid Extra put it on their page. Xabi Alonso, what's it
Oh,
called?
Arbeloa.
Arbeloa is influenced by Jurgen Klopp gegen pressing.
Bro, he's gonna ask Mbappe to press.
Are you really gonna tell Mbappe to do
No.
gegenpress?
That's what no. What I read was he's going to be like, yo, Ancelotti ballers ball vibe.
He's gonna
No.
Gagan walk, man. He's
No,
gonna Gagan
because-
walk.
I heard was
let's
gegenpress.
look at let's be real. Do you think Arbeloa and his bloody bandwagon ass himself is going to get Vini or Mbappe to do any pressing? That's not happening, bro.
Arbeloa's
No.
coaching Real Madrid.
HH, based on what you are saying, then how long is he lasting in this job? Then, if he's just gonna say let the ballers ball, because that doesn't work in modern football anymore.
Basically, as I think Suma said, it's a write-off. This is going to be the summer, and they're going to reassess in the summer.
Because HH, I'll tell you this. Let's be real. Within the next probably 2 to 3 years, there's going to be another big superstar footballer coming along in the young ages that everyone's going to look at and be like, man, this guy's the new guy. Maybe it's a Musiala, a Doué, a Lennart Carl, who's now talking about how his dream club's Real Madrid and that sort of stuff. So HH, I really want to tell you, if this UCL does not come within the next 2 to 3 years, what is Mbappe's legacy? And I'm not even doing this as a joke. What is Mbappe's legacy?
No. Mbappe's legacy is like he
Yes,
picked at
yeah.
19. He picked at 19. That's his legacy. Basically, his
Bro,
legacy is club flop World Cup goals. That's his legacy. Club flop World Cup
If
goals.
he only wins
No,
one,
Richie,
if he only wins one,
H, can I
World
ask
Cup,
you a
he'll-
question?
Yes, sir.
Can I ask you a question? Can H, in the whole football history, can you name a player who has literally destroyed other players' careers? Because Mbappe has destroyed Messi's career in PSG. He destroyed Neymar.
Neymar?
He's destroying Vini right now. He's destroying
He
Jude
destroyed
Bellingham.
Dembele. He destroyed Dembele the first season, man.
Yes, the
Yeah, he destroyed Dembele too,
HH,
yeah.
I don't think you
Hi,
understand.
Guys, this is
Dembele's-
some hatred, man.
HH,
This is some
do you know
hatred.
how scary it
This
is?
is- that's
But
the
no, but
reality.
HH is true.
That's
It's
the
true.
reality.
It's fact.
True.
This is
HH,
hate.
That, like, that's the reality.
I didn't know people you hated this guy this much.
HH, you're in love with the dictator, bro.
To Luis
Like,
Enrique,
bro,
Betsy, hold on. Betsy, don't say that.
What about
I'm
Bruno
in love
Fernandes?
with a dictator.
HH, I don't think you really understand.
Hold on.
Drop the pick.
Hold on,
Drop the
hold on.
pick.
Drop the brick.
This is a disaster.
Never sing that again. Never sing that again, so never.
HH.
Hold on, wanna miss.
I don't think you. I really don't think you deep like what I said. Dembele is living Mbappe's story. That is supposed to be him. That was tailor-made for him. The front three with the interchange where he can go wherever he wants. All he had to do was just give in to the ego and listen to a manager. Listen to Luis Enrique, not no scrub manager from the road like Arbeloa. Listen to Luis Enrique. That story is his. You know that story deep down is his. That story was never meant for Dembele. That's meant for Mbappe. But he was too egotistical, too selfish to listen. Because if he won a treble with a Ballon d'Or, no one can say anything about killing Mbappe. You can run around here, Messi daddy, daddy, whatever. No one can talk to you different. No one can talk to you.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this dot and I'll come to you, Casey.
Can I go to Casey, please?
Yes,
can I go to Barry?
Ricardo, get in here. I'm about to leave.
Genghis Killian.
Facts.
Okay, guys, this whole evil thing with guys, Mbappe's actually a nice guy. He actually realizes he's actually a nice guy.
Shit?
That is out. That is
Can I tell you one good thing?
Wait, what's the quick thing?
You know what? I've been listening to what you've been saying all along, but I ain't gonna lie. From what your arguments are, I think you're no different than Criminaldo fans when it comes to Mbappe, man.
Thank you.
You
But
really
but do you know what? Do you know what the difference is? I can criticize Mbappe. I can say that he's declined as a football player. I can say that yes, he has been problematic.
You always say
Hold
on.
Because that's a fact, though.
Wait, guys.
Hold on. Barry.
But because you're saying, because you literally answered why you shouldn't glaze Mbappe as much. You literally said why. Club football and international is two different things. Yes, the World Cup, that's done. He's one of the greatest World Cup players ever. Club game, what has he done? You can't use the World Cup to justify what you could do at the club game. It's so different.
Barry, what is the most important trophy in football? The most important trophy?
You need the two flex.
No, Barry. What is the most important? What is the most competent trophy? I'm asking. No, it's Casey. I'm asking Barry. Barry, what is the most coveted trophy in football?
It is the World Cup. But now, no, it's not. What do you want to be? You want to be a World Cup GOAT or a GOAT in general?
Exactly.
That's
the real.
What are you trying to be?
That's the real question, though.
Because you can be a World Cup GOAT. That's great. But you can't chill with the Messis. You can't chill with the Peles.
No, Barry. HH has an obsession with World Cups because his best player was Ronaldo from Brazil. Only World Cup GOAT, never won a UCL. Yeah. Same goes for Mbappe.
Fewer goals than PK in the UCL.
Shout out to Dylan Gabriel, thank you for the drop. Alonso's system didn't pass the eye test. What was his system? What was even his system?
Bro, he wants players to press. These two bumps are at the front, don't press.
Oh, Casey, please. Casey, who are you to say to press? Who are you? Unless you're Zidane, you're Maradona, Xabi Alonso, who are you to say press? Who are you? Who? Please.
And this is why Mbappe will never be anything.
Yeah, that's why. That's why. Those trophy lists, bro.
Why are you? What have you done to say press? Press for who?
He's the most successful player than Mbappe. Far more successful player than Mbappe. He won a Champions League with Liverpool.
Casey, do you think any of those players respect Xabi Alonso? Honestly, do you think they respect Xabi Alonso?
They should.
First of all, they should.
They don't.
Because he won. They should because he won a lot more than they did. So
he's much more accomplished than any of them.
Every one of them.
Is Xabi Alonso an iota of the player Zidane was? No.
Yes. Who cares? Okay, so what?
Wait. Who said yes? Who said yes?
Don't get me started on Zidane.
No. Casey, if you dare compare Xabi Alonso to Zidane as a player, don't you even dare.
They're different players.
Don't you dare put Xabi Alonso and Zidane in the same. Do not put them in the same sentence.
Bro, they're different kind of players.
Yeah, it's a different
No.
What does it even matter? Because Xabi Alonso still won more than Zidane. As much as I love Zidane, bro.
No, Zidane. Okay, now since you have triggering me, Zidane, that scrub who got dragged down by Roy Keane and Paul Scholes, is that the guy?
Okay, Casey.
Scrub. No,
Casey,
another tumor who goes to Juve that has won a Champions League before him, drops to disaster class in final.
Which player is more revered by other players, Zidane or Xabi Alonso? I'm asking you a simple question. I'm asking you a question, Casey.
wins. The only World Cup that
You don't know what to
absolute
ask.
scrub of a player
Casey, can you
wins
answer this
is
question?
because the only World Cup that scrub of a player wins is because
I know,
the best player in the other team
Yes,
is
I know. I
injured.
didn't scroll.
Yeah.
Casey,
So
can I ask this
please go on.
question? Who is more revered amongst other players, Zidane or Xabi Alonso? Who is more revered? Who's more revered?
Zidane, but that doesn't mean that he's better than
He's
Zidane.
close. He's close. Thank
no,
you.
no, Peche.
There's nothing to
By
argue
your
anymore.
logic,
It's freaking
then
close.
Ronaldinho should be a manager right now, bro. What are you talking about, bro? What the hell are you talking about, bro?
Because
you call yourself the GOAT analyst, and you come with this. Come on, bro. You come with this.
No, hold on. Is Zidane more revered? Oh, no, is Zidane more revered than Maradona? What happened with Maradona as a coach?
Exactly.
Hey, look, it was some.
No.
Well, joke about those walk and everything. He was going through issues, and drugs. They were going through issues. That doesn't count. Shout out to your boy. Shout out to respect. How is this an emergency? Me and multiple people said a year ago that he wouldn't make it past January when the rules have been started of training.
It's just big club things. That's why big club things.
No, but do you know what the funny thing is? Also, I didn't even know Wiedemann was here. Do you know the thing about this is when you said it, I didn't actually truly believe it. I was like, I sort of thought, okay, fine, but he'll see the end of the season. I didn't think that because when Sumer said that, I was like, wait, is this guy really going to get not
Yes, we remember you saying in a hangout that they're not going to sack him. I vividly remember that. You're saying he's not going to get fired. You said he was not going to get fired.
Yeah, so I'm
Are you shocked? You're not really shocked. You just want to act
No.
I'm
not really okay. I'm surprised. I'm not shocked. I'm just surprised that they actually did it because I thought that's basically 100% sacked by the end of the season. 100% he would be sacked by the end of the season.
And then too, hold on though. Didn't they said that they was gonna keep him after the game against Elche when they drew?
Santa Vigo. These are all conference reports. Though, if he doesn't win, he'll be sacked. If he doesn't win, he'll be sacked. If he doesn't win,
it's been 25 years I've been supporting this team. I know in and out of Real Madrid. I told you before he became the coach that he'll be sacked. He'll be sacked.
But you don't need 25 years of Real Madrid to know that this was never going to work out.
It was never going to happen. I was trying so whimsical. Hope today you got no grounds to defend Mbappe. I'm not here to defend Mbappe. I'm just here to offer objective analysis. I'm not someone to defend him.
Why are you giving up objective?
No. I'm just trying to be objective. Just trying to be objective. Shout out to the England. Arbeloa going from the cone to the dust.
He was called the cone man.
Bro, don't let Arbeloa cook, bro. Don't let this guy cook.
It would be so.
Because this guy can rewrite his history. Can rewrite his legacy.
Arbeloa cooks.
Shout out to Prince Fair. Madrid issues last season was the dysfunctional front three and no.
No,
you see,
their
people
problem was defensive.
People want to ignore this.
Their problem was
wait, hold on.
defensive.
Remember that. Madrid issues last season was the dysfunctional front three and no Cruz replacement. They did nothing to fix it and blamed Ancelotti and Xabi. L on Perez. Perez is the issue.
They fell apart defensively. Look at the stats compared to this year. They completely.
But is the Tony Cruz like a replacement? Isn't that an issue as well? That's a major issue. Not replacing him.
I understand that, but defensively they fell apart
as well. Yes, as well. Yes.
Not only that.
But if you're really thinking about it though, the Perez one is literally the main one. It's like it starts with the top at the end of the day.
Oh no! The squad building is trash. It's trash squad building.
Because you can't tell me that you're not gonna sign anybody in January while you're struggling. I'm like, bro, that's stupid. Because now you're gonna make them struggle even more.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me bring this up. This Vini, thank you for the dub, Dick and Gambler. Vini was more at fault than Mbappe. Mbappe carried. No, so Vini's form, is this down to Mbappe? Vini being this bad? Is it down to Mbappe?
No, absolutely not. It's down to himself.
I don't think so.
It is absolutely down to himself.
Vini was pretty good at the start of this
Wiedemann, thank you. Because Wiedemann,
goals.
the narrative is Vini is this bad because of Mbappe. That's the narrative that's going around.
If it was because of Mbappe, you wouldn't have seen Vinicius perform so well at the beginning of last season. You would never have seen that. The reality is that Vinicius got over his head. He thought he was better than he actually was. And then because of that Ballon d'Or thing, it really hit his ego. And you see, like, you literally
# 10 times.
No.
That the performance.
No, Whitman. Now, I understand what you're saying, but explain me this. Both of them are Mbappe is supposed to be the striker in the box, right? Why you are occupying the space of Vini where Vini thrives? If you are not giving the space to Vini to go on the dribbles, put in the
You can't use
show.
that because Vini has been playing the whole time for the last 3 seasons.
Okay.
Benzema and Rodrigo always were occupying that space as well. He's used to this.
No. If we go back to the 22 season, if we go back to the 24 season, Vini was left alone on the left wing. Carlo made sure that nobody interfered with Vini's position. That is the difference. Since Mbappe came, his form has gone down because you are not giving the space to the player where he thrives.
Partly, it's partly.
It's not necessarily.
KJ, I'm happy to give you partly. What I will not give you is Mbappe is the reason why Vini has been asked to cheat.
it's not.
I'll give you partly. I'm sorry. You can't. I'm sorry. A player of your caliber, of your talent, you can't just tank based on whatever another player is going to, because at the end of the day, guys, this is football. The ball comes to your feet, and you still have agency to decide the game when the ball is at your feet, as he did so in the Super Cup final.
Wait a minute.
It's still football.
Okay. Hey, wait, AJ.
Okay.
Can I say something right quick?
Zombies and then Sumi. Zombies, what are you saying?
Can I go after all?
Wait, Ricardo.
Okay. Let me go through this job and then we'll go through. So, shout to your boy Rob. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Which manager of this era is suited to Madrid? The good managers have all but dissipated in club football. Tuchel is with England. Ancelotti is with Brazil.
Yeah.
Who else is there?
At the elite level, they don't
His
exist.
contract ends apparently.
Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique is not a good manager.
What do you mean by good managers?
After those
screw the system, results based.
No.
Screw the system.
I mean, there's not a lot of those kind of guys.
Not a lot of them.
No.
There are managers who
outside of Carlo and Tuchel.
Hold on.
Conte's a good manager, but
Wait, hold on. AK, wait a second.
Bro, like in international management, bro.
Good, Yokilo.
Lionel Scaloni is a good manager. Like,
No, but we don't. The sample size isn't big enough.
Yeah, that's.
The sample size isn't big enough.
Wait. You want to hire Scaloni to be Real Madrid manager? Are you mad?
Someone said Ole.
No, that's crazy. To be fair, the freestyle footballer, Real Madrid.
You gotta lie.
Freestyle football.
Wait, Ollie, we have some space. Come.
Well, you know who's an interesting one when it comes to that good stuff? I actually think Yogi Löw, believe it or not, like because
the ball sniffer.
He's not
a ball sniffer.
No, but I'm saying international level, and he has managed club football before, right? He was Bayern.
No, but he's not a good manager.
KJ. He was in contention for the Uzbekistan coaching.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring in this. I don't want to come to case out. So, Patrick, this season is parallel to the 15-16 season, except that one ended with a UCL. This season, however, feels different. I don't see Madrid winning any trophy this year. Madrid are going trophyless. I'm sorry. I dare Arbeloa to win a trophy. It's over. They're going trophyless. No. Wait, hold on, time out. KJ, are you saying in front of the jury that Alvaro bandwagon artist Arbeloa is going to lead Real to either a UCL or La Liga this season? Is that what you're saying?
You said trophyless. They're selling 2 trophies.
I think you mean CDR.
You said trophyless. I'm not saying.
I think you mean CDR.
No. Okay.
You said trophyless.
KJ, let's be real. If you're Real Madrid and all you turn up with is a Copa del Rey Mysterio, you get slapped and thrown out the window.
That doesn't count.
That's not a trophyless.
That doesn't count.
No, it's not trophyless.
No. That's effectively the trophy season if you're Real Madrid. If you turn up with the Copa del Rey.
You're not wrong. No, he's not wrong. If you're a team like United, that's like winning the FA Cup and you think you have a good season. But if you're a serious big team like United or Barcelona, like Madrid or Barcelona, that doesn't count. Or Bayern Munich, like you can't. Those 3 clubs, you can't win a domestic cup and consider it a good season.
I am Bayern and I turn up with a DFB Pokal as my only trophy. No, come on,
KJ, it's not a good season, but it's also not a trophyless season. Like it's just like you save some sort of face.
No. I
don't know.
Casey,
I don't know.
The problem with this thing. See, the jinx with this Real
Can I
Madrid.
speak on this, please?
Hold on.
The jinx with Real Madrid is they might be down, looking down in the barrel. You might be scrapping the barrel at the bottom, but this team doesn't. I don't know what the jinx is. Some kind of paranormal power or something. You never know. At the end of the May,
No. With that midfield, you know.
No. That's the thing. So no, that's the thing.
No.
That's the thing.
Sumia, this team is not winning it. It's not
With that
winning
midfield, you know, bro. No Cristiano tax. I'm sorry. It's not.
Like Sumia, we have all experience. I have been in this seat, and I saw Juju when against City. I witnessed Juju right in the seat. There's only so much Juju can do with that midfield.
Sumia, you gotta keep renewing black
Sumia,
magic.
you can't do Juju with Danny Thetabaus in central of midfield. You can't. I'm sorry. You
black
can't.
magic. You can't renew black magic. It's not.
Hey, kid, it's white magic, man.
Bro,
Let's not
why
be
do you
racial.
always add the accent to the bios? Why do you always add the accent?
Yeah, bro.
Because I'm cultured, you know.
Man,
Oh, you called me Casey again. You called me Casey again.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, that's
hold
a
on.
Hold on.
Was someone just going ding 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 ding? Wait, hold on, wait. Who was just going ding 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 ding? Was that you, Sundays?
No, that was not me. That was not me.
Nah, Casey.
Someone did ding 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 ding. Who was that?
I know who it was, but I'm not a snitch.
Ever since I came back from India yesterday and got back onto the Hangout, this guy's called me Casey 3 times, by the way.
That's it. Wait, hold on. Guys, okay, so Casey, grab the mic. Go for it, Casey.
Go after Casey.
Yeah.
Can I go after
Okay. Listen. First, let's deal with the Cuba. Help. I just, and Barry, please back me up here. Wasn't 2018 the last time a player called as Kevin Durant was also relevant? Or was it 2019?
Yeah, 18 was the last time he won the chip.
He won the MVP, right? Against Cavaliers.
Twice. Both times.
Yeah, against Cavaliers, right? Yeah. Was Mbappe the best player in the World Cup in 2018?
No.
Okay.
No.
Who are like guys who follow NBA? Like, does anyone here care what KD is doing right now?
KD sexuals do.
It's respectable considering his age.
No, but does anyone really care?
Live with the Rockets.
Has anyone cared about KD since 2021? Since when he actually played well against?
Wait, when he moved to the Suns?
He's in the Rockets, bro.
Oh, Suns hype, man.
Wait, hold on. Okay, Casey, I'm still waiting for the connection to Mbappe.
No, I'm just trying to tell you that we haven't KD, because we always compare Mbappe with KD. But KD was actually MVP in a final in 2018, which is the only relevant thing Mbappe has done in his career, by the way. 2018. He wasn't even the best player.
No, come on, bro. That Monaco.
None of us here care about KD right now. No one here cares about KD right now. And he was easily better player in that season compared to Mbappe in the World Cup. So why do you keep on bringing 2018 for Mbappe? No one who follows NBA ever brings up 2018 for KD right now.
I mean,
why
no.
That's fine.
Casey, it's the World Cup. I'm sorry.
Casey, if you're talking about legacy and what makes a player great, then KD, that's one of his finals MVP.
Yeah.
That's legacy defining.
But no one.
That's legacy defining.
Same thing as the World Cup. Like you winning an NBA championship MVP, that's legacy. Winning a World Cup, that's legacy.
He wasn't the best player at that one.
Yeah, and that's one thing. But we don't. None of us, like when you're talking about KD right now, we don't bring up 2018. Like no one cares about that anymore. No one cares about that anymore. So why is this like something that happened 8 years ago? You keep on bringing that up every single time. Why is it? How? Like, look at it.
Wait, Barry, can you send me that image? Can you just send me that image on Twitter?
Yeah, no problem. I got you.
Casey, we talk about it because he's the second teenager to ever score in a World Cup final. Like that's a big deal. Like, unfortunate.
No, bro,
Casey, you can't say who cares because it's a freak.
No, he's gonna live up that for his whole career. Really?
That's the whole point.
Wait, hold on, guys. You can do two things at once.
Yeah.
You can acknowledge the great rare thing he did in 2018, as well as that you have been a flop and underperformed club-wise. You can do two things.
How old was Götze? I was a Götze in the 2014
final. He wasn't a teenager.
24?
He wasn't that old.
2018.
He was young.
Wait, no. He went to Bayern in 2015, and he was probably 22? No,
2012. He went in 2014 only. Like
20 to Bayern, right? Like 2013 or 2014.
Basically, there've only been two teenagers to score in a World Cup final, Pele and Mbappe.
Yeah, he was 22. He had just turned 22.
So he was like 26. He was 26 when he won the World Cup.
That's irrelevant now, bro. Like
No, no,
HH,
but-
No, Betsy,
for example,
100%.
HH,
It is. It is.
you guys, Chelsea won the Champions League in 2021. You guys
Yes.
are crap right now. We
Yes.
clown you every other week. We clowning you guys. We don't care about 2021 anymore, bro.
This is the next thing. This is the next thing I'm gonna bring up. In the club game, look at this guy's legacy. Tuchel gets sacked from PSG in 2020, wins a CCL with Chelsea in 2021. Then
No, it's a UCL.
he wins a CCL with Chelsea in 2021. Right?
UCL.
Then Pochettino comes in. I mean, he's a scrub. He does nothing for them, and he also gets sacked, right? Then that French racist fuck Galtier comes in.
Oh, yeah, Galtier won before them with I think it was.
Hey, but he's still racist when we're not representing racist.
True.
Yeah, he won. I think Nice or Lille, whichever club was that. Yep. Then Messi.
What was that harsh, KJ?
No,
I was watching.
Yeah, because his LL Kunji.
I was watching
Casey
something.
continue.
Messi joins them and they do nothing at all. Luis Enrique, a treble winner, comes in. Wins. He by the way drops an absolute disaster class in the quarterfinal and in the semifinal. Misses I think 3 or 4 1v1s in the semifinal against freaking Borussia Dortmund.
Okay, and how is this relevant to Alonso and Real Madrid? How is this relevant to Alonso and Real Madrid?
No, but I'm making a case here. Okay. Enrique gets tired of him, says, "Nah, you."
He's building a Rico. Chill.
Enrique gets tired of him, says, "Fuck off," right?
Mbappe
go to Madrid. Go to Madrid, fulfill a dream. Makes Dembele the main man. Gets in Kivicha. Gets the first treble by a French team. Actually, a sextuple by a French team. Goes to Madrid. They have just won the double, and actually they have won the double and the Super Cup. Has the first trophyless season with them in like 4 or 5 years. Might have another trophyless season with them. And this, brother SJ, when was the last time you guys had like 2 back-to-back trophyless seasons? Like, I don't think it has ever happened, right?
No, that was during the period of 2003 to 14 when the Galacticos were there.
No, but you used to win like Copa del Rey and like.
We went back to back in 04 and 05.
Yes, 04.
Oh, so AK wasn't born. AK wasn't born the last time Madrid went back to back.
No, I was born. I was born during that.
You were just a toddler.
Casey, by the letter of the law, we didn't go trophyless last season. We won 2 trophies by technicality.
Bro,
but that though, come on, man, those are considered.
Bro, come on, bro.
Widman, count those. Widman, count them. Count those trophies, bro.
Osasuna, relax, bro.
This is P-shapeless.
Any of these trophies.
So this guy might, again, if they don't win a trophy, like if they won't win the league or the Champions League or the Copa del Rey now, it will be 21, 22 years since they last did the same thing. So if this is your star boy, then I hope. Football is finished. If you think this guy is anything other than a fluky World Cup guy, that's it. That's all he is.
That's all he is.
Casey,
why is this? Because
you look at
no, Casey. Why would you say that? Casey, why would you say that? You saw what he did, and you're calling that a fluke. Why would you say that?
Because those are 2 games. No, those are 2 games. At the club level, he has been a flop. You have to admit that.
No. You said his World Cup was a fluke.
Yeah, 2 games. Yeah.
Okay, see, no. That's now you're just being disingenuous. Stop it.
Now you just hate. Wait, hold up, Casey. Why can't you say that? What he has done internationally is exceptional. He has been a flop and a failure club-wise. Why can't you say that?
Fine. Let's go with that. Fine. He has been. So you agree he has been a flop club-wise?
Oh no! Based on his talent and what is expected, 100% he's underperformed.
Don't do this based on his standard. No. Don't do this based on his standard and all this crap, bro. Who has a better club career? Martinez or Mbappe?
All right, bro. Casey, Emi Martinez is one of the best players.
Wait, hold up. Let me read some. Hold on. Jabi.
With Jabi, right? I think listen, there are like only 3 or 4 managers who can manage Madrid right now. It's first Luis Enrique, second Zidane, third Ancelotti.
Luis Enrique.
Yes, bro. You need. Have
you seen this? Look, okay, Casey. This team is what it is. The issues, the egos, it is what it is. Perez built this. What you have is these are these players, these are their egos.
I'm saying
with these guys.
I'm saying this, and yeah, of course, floppers. I'm saying this because because
this is what Perez built. It's messed up what he built, but it's what he built.
I'm saying this because you remember, like in 2019, when Zidane left Madrid in 2018-2019, because there was either a fight or something like that happened. He returned back in 2019 because he didn't want Bale to be the main guy, and SJ, please correct me if I'm wrong. Perez wanted Bale to be the main guy after Cristiano had left. And Zidane didn't want Bale to be the main guy, so he came back, he kicked out Bale, and they brought in Zar, who, well, we all know what happened with that.
Hey, injuries.
All I'm trying to say, like,
Okay,
they need a guy. They need a manager like Enrique, Zidane, Ancelotti. But that, to be honest, not Ancelotti, unfortunately. Klopp, who can go and tell Perez that, bro, you either sell Vini or you either sell Mbappe. And my guess is they're going to sell Vini. They're not going to sell Mbappe, because you can't have two luxury players in the front in the modern game. I'm sorry, bro. Neither of them press. You know what? I make a lot of fun of Jude Linter. Like, this guy's a scrub, and he is. Like, he's not a world class player. He's a PNP midfielder. But I kind of feel bad for him. Two big chances in the year of 2025. Come on. I kind of feel bad for him because he's being forced to, like, do the job of two players, because he has to take care of the midfield and he also has to make runs in the box. So
Casey, I think you're underestimating just how much a midfielder and some better defenders actually fixes all this. I think you guys. I'm sorry. I think you guys. No. This Mbappe Vini can't work. I refuse to believe it. I'm sorry.
No. But why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Bro, seriously.
It's like
KJ, they can't work together.
It's like playing with two of the same players playing together. It doesn't work.
Okay.
KJ, imagine they get P. Cruz. If someone is not in the box, who is he going to ping the passes to?
No.
Oh no,
No. Wait. Hold on. So let me take some jobs, because, and also I want to come to, because Weedman, Madrid, so Weedman, Barry, AK, because we have to go. So let me take some jobs and I'll come to Weedman. Shout to your boy. They can come to it up. Vini has to go too. 19 games with no goals is inexcusable, regardless of who is the manager. Send Vini's clip to Saudi League and move on. Mbappe produces. But then look at that goal that Vini scored.
He's not wrong.
There's a very
but basically, isn't there a grace period based on what he has delivered for them? Doesn't deserve a grace period?
Yeah, AJ. No, you know what's the problem? No. AJ, this is shining new toy syndrome. You wanna ditch the guy who actually won Champions Leagues for you for a guy just because he's a bigger name?
Yeah, I don't like that.
No,
everyone has a down season. You can't do like that, bro.
No, the mistake has been done now. So now you just have to try and make the best of the situation that is right now, which is you have to sell one of your right wingers, or left wingers. I mean, you have three left wingers, and all of them three can't play. Either you're gonna bench one, or you're gonna have to.
Vini has to probably go, because they're not gonna get rid of him.
No. That's what I was trying to explain to Sumia. What should happen is you get rid of Mbappe, go to default settings. What has to happen is Vini has to go. That's the reality.
What should have happened is they should have gotten Vini in the first. They should have gotten Mbappe in the first place.
100%.
Yeah,
should have never had to go in the first place.
This can still work. Vini and Mbappe can still work.
How?
We need a manager who can convince Vini to play on the right wing. This can still work out.
That's not happening.
By the way,
when did he lastly play on the right wing? How often has he played on the right wing?
I think never.
Why are you trying to shoehorn a player into another position?
I'm with the bet.
Real Madrid.
No.
Real Madrid, you can go and get the best right winger in the world or something.
Yeah,
one of the
shoehorn tax.
Come on, bro.
AK is wrong. They should have got him. He was wrong in that sense. They should have got him. I'm sorry. No one is ever going to convince me that Mbappe for no transfer fee is a wrong thing.
Oh, you have to think about team
but it's not no transfer. They have to pay
in
like 150 mil. What are you talking about? It's not no transfer fee.
You have to think about
Casey, no transfer fee was paid to PSG.
KJ, you have to think how the team functions. Like Ancelotti even said after the UCL win in 23-24, he said, and I quote, "This team is great because there's no ego. Everybody works for the team." Why would you sabotage all of that by bringing a guy who you know is a very egotistical player, and will unbalance the team just because he's free.
Well, but once again, you guys are operating under the notion that it's predominantly his fault that all this happening. Once again, pretending to ignore the things like the midfield and the defense. I'm sorry, this is what you're doing because you're saying
it's not just Mbappe. You can say it's part of the issue.
Exactly.
People are ignoring the defense has been trash. Are ignoring the midfield is horrible.
First of all, Casey, what's Mbappe's signing on bonus?
It's 150 mil. That's what I'm trying.
Okay, so 150 mil. Let's put that out there.
Yeah.
With 150 mil, take that out. You could, instead of buying Mbappe, you could have spent that money on a midfielder of the ilk of a Toni Kroos, maybe a Kimmich, like SJ was saying.
Oh, okay, that was never happening.
Defensive reinforcement.
Wait, hold on. Let me go to this. So also, Rabin's concept of managers is outdated in the modern game. It's all about the head coach. Football has evolved, and it's interesting where Madrid will be in the modern era.
No. This modern era crap, they won 2 Champions League in 3 years. Like this is just
player quality still predominantly trumps everything.
Yeah, this is just
that's true. And individual, there are many ways to win a football match. This whole thing of there's none. No. There's several ways to play, several ways to coach, several ways to have a formation of a freaking team. I'm sorry, and that's the beauty of football. It's still unpredictable.
With Chelsea, if because you are the supposedly modern club, you are just struggling to make top 5. And you got like a guy. You got like.
Relax.
All right. Wait. Let's senior cook. Shout out to Canadian Fries.
Okay.
The Russell Westbrook or football strikes again. Don't call him back.
Chill on the.
Stop it.
Edo Jon Snow. Edie Umpampin strikes again. Look, man.
AJ, you know what's the worst thing? You know what's the worst thing with what Mane said I was listening to previously? Guys, he's 28 this year, bro. Players go to 33, 34. Give him some time, for fuck's sake, man.
If he loses speed,
he survived those 33.
No, but I'm saying you guys don't know that. So writing him off right now, criticizing his club resume over the last 5 or 6 years, justified. Writing him off. Come on, that's extreme.
Wait. So whimsical. Hope, be real and answer. Is Mbappe's immense self-belief now blurring into egotism and making him harder to coach? 100% yes.
No, every single player has a big.
No. Wait, hold on.
Can you get off these guys?
Wait, hold on.
You say your
wait,
points,
hold on. Let me explain. Wait, guys.
Relax.
Time out. Let me explain. When Mbappe won the World Cup at 19, and it shot him up, he was like, "Oh, I'm the guy. I finally arrived."
No.
I'm trying to explain from Mbappe's point of view. Yeah, from his point of view, guys were like, "Oh, 19, he was being compared to Pele, only players done before." He was like, "I finally arrived." So already, and he was on CNN, he was on all these news channels, and he's already propped up to be this huge guy. Then the PSG thing happens. Then you have another World Cup final. So from his point of view.
Surely wait, guys, 8 years of failure should have brought him back down the earth.
Wait, guys, hold on. I'm trying to explain. From his point of view, World Cup, what have been told, greatness, but anything. And from his point of view, he's like, guys, hold up. Let me explain. Hold on, kids. Let me just explain.
Okay,
wait, hold on. Let me just explain. From his point of view, he's like, if I've done this at these 2 World Cups, which is the biggest platform in sports.
Yes.
In his mind is no, I can't be the problem. Everyone has been the problem. Hence why he's a victim of his success. So in his mind that if I've done this as 2 World Cups, I can't be the issue. And that's the problem.
Exactly.
So someone needs to tell Mbappe that, look, 2 World Cups, amazing. The club football is a totally different beast. But he can't, in his mind, sort of humble himself to be like, I have to now work with it. He's like, no. You can't be right. I have to be right because I'm the guy that did what he did at those 2 World Cups.
I just have a question for you. I just have a question for you, Dan. But how old is he? 28.
27.
By the 20, he's 27. Right? By the age of 27, I'm pretty sure like Messi and Cristiano both had won like 2 or 3 Ballon d'Ors.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to because he thinks this is the issue. He thinks he's in those convos.
No, he thinks he's one of the best players in the world.
Casey,
he genuinely believes that he's in those convos. Those guys, those guys, after repetitive successful seasons, they never
Who
stopped.
cares? They didn't win the World Cup. Who cares? They didn't win the World Cup at that time.
They won everything in the club game.
No. Casey, okay. Casey, let me explain. Casey, let me try to explain again. Okay, Casey, let me try and explain to you again. The World Cup is the biggest, most important trophy in football.
Oh my God.
That's just a fact.
Okay,
so when he won it at 19, his ego went through the freaking roof. That was the problem. And because of that huge, massive success, he thought he was the big guy.
Casey, your feelings about the World Cup. Casey, no, but your feelings about Nomi, it doesn't matter. Objectively, it's the biggest trophy in football. It doesn't matter.
No, but that's just what it is. It is just what it is.
You can't
convince
yourself
you are trying to say that his ego is so massive because of just of that one World Cup. I'm telling you that
it's a World Cup. It's a World Cup.
It's a World Cup, and then he scored a hat trick in another final. Of course, his head would be on fucking Mars.
Yes. You're not getting my point. I'm just asking you, like, by the age of 27, who was more popular in football? Like, who had more ego? Who had the right to have more ego?
Jesus Christ! Oh, no, wait, hold on, no. Hold on, because Widman needs to speak. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on. Shout out to the so much on Mbappe talk. People and their weird agenda.
Exactly. This is so fucking strange. You guys are obsessed. All of you. You guys are all.
And this is a perfect segue to Widman. So Widman, take it away. Because Mbappe is an issue, but you've made him like the whole issue when you've ignored Toni Kroos, you've ignored the defense, you've ignored Perez. Sorry, Widman.
Why are we even talking about who left the club today? It's Xabi Alonso. We should be talking about why the fuck are we talking about this guy for? How long has this stream been? An hour 11 minutes?
Crazy.
Because it's one of the main reasons for this downfall.
Hold up. One of the reasons, but the way that this stream has been going is as if he's the main reason. That's the problem.
It's as if he's the only reason.
Yes.
That's all we talked about for an hour and 11 minutes. Like, you guys.
Casey's the only one that.
To be honest, I'm doing it this off HH.
Widman. You know why Mbappe is so relevant tonight? Because of the host of this channel, bro. This guy. Yeah. I'm sorry.
But
puts him up there with some
Betty,
crazy convos,
that's disingenuous because Betty, at the end of the day, we have to address the topic of the Hangout, which is Xabi Alonso has been sacked by Real Madrid.
That's true. But okay, for the next,
hold on. Let Widman talk.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Xabi Alonso, right? So this guy comes in as a fairly novice manager from Bayer Leverkusen. Yes, he won the title. He also won the title when Bayern Munich was at their weakest that they've been in the last 13, 14 years, right? That's something that you have to factor in. So he comes in. He says a lot of things. He says, I'm going to change the culture of the club. I'm going to make sure my team presses. I'm going to make sure there are consequences for players that don't perform, right? These are all things that he said and he promised. So what does he do? At the beginning, he even starts by trying his old three at the back formation, which he knows is not going to work at Real Madrid. This is at the Club World Cup, right? These are all sort of irrelevant matches, but I'm still going over it a little bit. And so he eventually goes back to the 4 at the back when he realizes, this is what Real Madrid are always going to do. I'm going to get fired in October if I try playing 3 at the back. And then the first red flag was the PSG match in the Club World Cup, where he caved and decided to play all 3 of Gonzalo Garcia, Mbappe, and Vinicius together, and it was a disaster. So after that, we start the season, and at the start of the season, we are already having bad performances from specific players, from Vinicius, and what happens? He doesn't drop them. He doesn't actually change the culture of the club. He doesn't make it so that they are able to press, and he doesn't produce consequences. He doesn't just drop players that are, as I said, underperforming. And what does that do as a player? That makes you not believe in what the manager is ultimately going to say at the end, because he came in saying certain things. Now those things are not happening. So how can I trust in you, believe in you as a manager when you don't even believe in yourself? So of course, over the course of the season, when he's getting more and more things doing more and more things that are going against the things that he said at the beginning of the season when he came in, the more and more the players are going to disrespect.
Yeah, but that's a slippery slope.
Exactly, it's a slippery slope. And the more that you're going to get backlash from the
only
players,
alternative you have is to play them through bad form. But you can't drop them realistically.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
And when the biggest event happened, El Clasico, he decided that he was going to take off the player who was performing the best at the time he's so by the book, and he thinks that it has to go exactly in a way that he thought it would have to go, and that he can't be flexible. And that flexibility is what is required at Real Madrid. Otherwise, you're just going to be left into the dust by the players who also have a personality for themselves. And so that event happens, and that moment is the moment that he already got himself fired. From that moment, the players did not trust him. From that moment, the players did not give into his vision. Because of that, the performance has dropped, the results have dropped, and now he's gone. Right? It's not that complicated. It's a super simple problem that now is fixed because he's gone. We hire a new person, show some respect for himself, can actually go by the principles or not start with principles that are already going to shake the locker room already. Like, there's a way that you can go in and slowly start to implement your way of thinking and your way as a manager, and not do it the way that Xabi Alonso did. Xabi Alonso is entirely at his own fault for the reason that he is not at Real Madrid anymore. It is no player's fault. He is the reason that he is not at Real Madrid anymore. This crazy. Is someone that came in with promises, did not stick with those promises, and of course you lose the respect of the players when you are at a club like Real Madrid with all these big.
Wait, hold on, Whitman, real quick. Are you saying that the players take no blame at all?
Very, very little. If any.
No.
Listen.
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Elaborate, because I'm not sure I'm with you there. Elaborate.
We have to look even at why Xabi Alonso is here. Why did Ancelotti get fired? We have to even look at what was the problem. Why did we even fire Ancelotti? I blame Perez of all people the most, because he got rid of a perfectly good situation. We struggled last season, not because of Ancelotti. It was because we had 1,000 fucking injuries last season, and we had no right side. The whole problem with Real Madrid is the balance of the team. We have no right side currently and last season. Last season, Carvajal was injured.
Ancelotti was not the issue. He was not the issue.
Occupied the entire right side by himself, and that's not going to work. We were always successful in 22, 23, and 24 because we had Carvajal and Valverde running the right side, and he gave us options to where the 2 or 3 players that were playing on the left, usually it was 2, it was either Benzema and Vini or Rodrigo and Vini that were playing on the left together, like Mbappe and Vinicius also can right now, right? Because of the fact that we had the right side that we could always switch to, because there was always width over there, because we had quality players that would do something over there. Now we have had Carvajal injured last season, Trent injured this season, Valverde by himself over there. It's of course going to mess with the balance of the team. And when you're so already focused on the left side and you need an outlet and it's not there, you're very, very easy to defend against. And when you're very, very easy to defend against, it's very difficult to score goals. Only one player has been scoring goals for us this season.
Whitman, I have a question for you then. If the problem was the right side and you have 45 million, why did you spend it on Massimiliano?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
why I blame Perez. He did
no.
Massimiliano was Alonso signing.
Massimiliano was an Alonso signing. Why did he sign
just
Massimiliano? Why not a proper right winger who could have helped him actually and got rid of
to be fair.
But Sumia, it goes to Perez because Perez had Alonso. So it goes back to Perez.
So I'm saying both Alonso and Perez are at fault here. Both of them.
Yeah. So now if I'm Xabi Alonso, I know what is happening. I could have, at the end of the day, Rodrigo is still playing the right wing. He is still playing the right wing for us. Then why did you spend 45 million and did not convince Rodrigo to keep on playing the right
Real Madrid for how many years? You know that Rodrigo's not playing on the right wing.
No. Rodrigo told that I will not play the right wing. But last night, what did happen? He was still playing on the right wing. So you could have convinced Rodrigo to keep on playing on the right wing and spend that 45 million on a midfielder instead of Massimiliano. You didn't do that. Because he promised.
Yeah, he didn't do that. Why the fuck didn't he do that?
Because
there was a lot of false promises.
Can I speak on this, please?
Wait.
As I said, Xabi Alonso is just as much at fault as Perez is. Both of them made terrible decisions, and both of them are the reason why we are currently in the state that we are. Most of these players won us 2 Champions Leagues and 2 league titles in the space of 3 years.
But they're also 4 years older.
But my issue is, finally, since we've not gone past our agenda right now, we're not actually getting to the roots of the issue. Wait, hold up. Hold up. The roots of the issue, which Vidman has elaborated on, is, do you know how important Toni Kroos was to this team?
That's
up until his very final season. Wait, guys, hold up. First of all, that midfield wasn't fully worked out. You still don't have a top quality natural right winger. The defense has been ass cheeks. And these are important parts of the team. So rather than focus on Mbappe, Vini, you're ignoring other aspects to your team.
What's being left out in the story is the fact that it was Alonso himself that said that you're not going to be my right winger to Rodrigo until it became apparent that he has no right wing and Franco.
No.
Yeah, it was Alonso himself.
No.
I remember the convos. I remember the
Alonso himself said all these things.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, hold on. So, Wiedemann, finish your point. Wiedemann. So, how does this get rectified? Give me a solution. How would you rectify the issue right now? How do you solve this?
Well, you go with Arbeloa until the end of the season, see how he does. Ultimately, we can't be the judge of how Arbeloa is going to do based off of nothing that we know right now, right? He might actually end up doing something. We never know. We have to see it, right? And ultimately, if he is successful, if he is able to galvanize the team into playing a certain respectable way, in a respectable manner and getting decent results, then yeah, that's a potential solution for the future. Ultimately, if that doesn't work out, Thomas Tuchel is going to be available after the World Cup because the contract ends. That is someone who I would ultimately go for. But it doesn't matter. Bring someone in, see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, get the next guy in. I don't understand why we have to be so obsessed with winning every goddamn season. Bring a manager in, see if it works out, see if he can work with the players, because ultimately it's all about fit. It's about personality. If you have personality and if you have the leadership to be able to get this team to work for you, we never know until it actually happens. Then it will work out and you'll be here for a few years to win us some trophy. If you're not able to do that, then you get out in the space of however long. The players at Real Madrid will get you out faster than at any other club.
True. And you see, say what you want, but what Wiedemann said, I'm sorry, that's the reality. See, people like this new buzzword, which is a trigger for me. Process. It's a process. System process. Real Madrid don't understand that word. Yeah. That word doesn't exist in Real Madrid's dictionary. Either you win a trophy or you get sacked. Yeah. That's it. These players are talented enough. These are some of the best players in the world. You win or you get sacked. So if the manager cannot win that trophy, get the heck out of this freaking team and we'll get someone who can. That's just the reality. Wait, no, hold on. Let me take the dubs and I need to come to Barry and then to AK. So shout out to your boy Alexis.
AK too.
Yeah. So Vini got Xabi sacked after his classical tantrum.
That was crazy, man.
It was crazy. It's your coach. Why sub him off?
I get Xabi, but it's your coach, man. You can't show him up like that, man. In front of the world.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Shout out to Edward. HH might need to get a pregnancy test because the Mbappe glaze is getting insane. Mbappe is crazy. And the other coaches as well. Women's thought, wasn't Xabi brought in by Perez specifically to win the league titles back to back? If so, shouldn't he be given full control and be allowed to see the projects through? Whimsical thoughts. You said the word. There's no such thing as a project. There's no such thing as a project at Real. And also, this has gone epically wrong. I'm sorry.
To be honest,
there's no project at Real Madrid. It doesn't exist.
At the start, they did say it's going to be a project. At the start, they did say it's going to be a project.
Those are lies.
They're 4 points behind Barca. They're 4 points behind Barca. And what? Well, then the Champions League.
No. But when I say epically bad, in terms of he's lost the locker room, he's lost the players. League, Champions League, you can still qualify top 8 and you're only 4 points behind. But just in terms of just the dynamics of the locker room, it's done.
Bro, when it comes to that locker room, bro, like I said, Madrid, Barca, Bayern, those 3 locker rooms get anyone and everyone sacked, man. I don't really care about them locker rooms, bro.
Barca right now is different. Bayern,
it's an exception.
No. See, old school Bayern.
Historically, Barca dressing rooms get managers sacked.
No, but see, the toughest locker room is Real Madrid. That's the
nowadays it's kind of chill.
Yeah, that's because there's a bunch of.
Wait, hold on. If fans turn on how many of his names does he have? If fans turn on Pol Pot, what club does he go to realistically? Cheeky Chelsea, Mbappe.
Al Hilal.
He's over 24. He's over 24.
We got the bread.
Bro,
what's the question?
Let's say we sell Vini to Chelsea. next season you win the UCL.
I don't want him. I don't want him.
And no. I'm just giving a hypothetical.
Would you the guy who said go down?
Wait, hold on, Sumi, wait.
AK, chill off.
Chelsea gives
I
you
was
the
Gittins in front of me.
gives you the UCL, but you finish second or third in the league, but gives you the UCL.
Yes, I'm farming. What? Yes.
What
Yes.
happens?
Well, give me as many CLs as possible.
What happens to Mbappe? What happens to your narrative of Mbappe?
You're talking to a small club.
It's tough. Zima, shut up.
Zeman,
It gets tricky for him.
Zeman, who was US president?
Wait, hold on. Shout out to Dajo. Mbappe moving like Prime Britannia, colonizing every club he touches.
That is very good. That is very good.
Oh my god.
To be honest, he is French.
John Garcia completed more passes than Jude. Is this real?
Okay, Casey.
Casey,
That's
No. Casey can't answer. Casey not allowed to answer. Is this real?
he did.
True.
He did.
Casey, you're not allowed to answer. You're not allowed to answer.
20.
No.
Statistically,
How
he
he's
did.
supposed to pass when he's just there to defend?
Bro, if Klopp was his manager, yeah, he's averaging like 20 passes with the midfielder Klopp's plays, man. Relax.
You guys need to chill out, Jude. I need to George.
You guys want Klopp to
Casey, relax.
I'm gonna keep it.
Shout out to also thank it up. Adolf Mbappe, Mao Mbappe, Kim Jong Mbappe. All right.
Wow.
You know, that's
You guys are getting creative, man.
very creative. Shout out to one of mates. Zidane joined Juve and made them Italian sport.
3 Champions League.
All right,
You're a dumbass.
That's disgusting.
I'm really liking that people are catching up to people are really catching up to the fraudulence of Zidane.
Casey, because of you, you're moron. Because of you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shogun Assassin. Perez is to blame. Perez is to blame. The development of this team has been stifled by bringing in Mbappe and not replacing Toni Kroos. Xabi was supposed to bring an entertaining pro-access style of football. Player FC ruined it.
Okay,
guys, this is the asylum that Perez built. Perez wants the egos. He wants the players to rule it. That's what he wants.
But okay. You know what? Like, I'm just going to explain something. When Xabi, Iniesta, and Busquets, like when Xabi left and Iniesta like on a decline and Busquets was also declining, there's something we Barca fans want to realize. When you have these generational players like Modric, Casemiro, actually not Casemiro, Modric and Kroos, right?
Hating.
It becomes really hard to replace them. There's no one in market right now who is even like half as good as Kroos.
Yeah, but you don't need a Kroos.
Maybe Rodri before the ACL, you can argue, but no one right now. Absolutely no one who is half as good as
Rodri was better.
Elliot Anderson.
We're not gonna go there.
Sorry, what is?
Who? No.
What did you just say?
Wait, hold up. Wait, hold on. Casey. You're not going to get a like for like.
Yes.
But you can get close to that rather than relying on Hokchua or Danny Ceballos. Come on, bro.
Or Jack Vortrey's master.
No. How are you forgetting the Turkish playboy?
Alright, chill.
Oh yeah, shout him.
Wait, AK, don't bring up that thing. Don't do that.
Whoa!
Put my cup on the bag, man. In the bag.
He did it again.
AK, I'm starting to get.
Sure, good. Barry, talk to me, Barry.
All right, finally. So we're gonna split this in 4 parts, but I'll be quick because I want to let other people speak. So first, Alonso. Second, Perez. Third, the team, and fourth, Mr. Kili. So Alonso, he was gonna get sacked. It was eventual. And last night, that was the best indication that it was gonna be finished because you play Barca, you play La Reforma, no kind of sign of trying to attack Barcelona, and you got cooked. And when you look at the little video that's been circling around the internet last night when Mbappe got a ball, it was just done.
Yeah.
But I still think he's gonna be a good coach. Like I think. In a lesser club, like maybe, with all due respect, like Liverpool or with less pressure, I think he's gonna cook. So I don't think he's
wait. All right. He's
not wrong though.
Barry, because you talk quickly doesn't mean we're going to so badly.
He's not wrong.
You can just say lesser clubs and mention Liverpool Football Club. Barry, that was crazy. That was crazy. And Barry, you're not wrong. Let's continue. It's crazy, but but I'm just saying though, because it's crazy what the church said, but what's it called?
Someone said it in it, not me in it, but I agree with that person as well in it, but I didn't. I was not the one that.
Actually, hold on, like,
is Elijah here?
wait, guys, is Barry allowed to say that like lesser?
No,
is that the right word?
He can.
Lesser.
With all due respect,
You can.
with all due respect, there's levels to this. And second,
you can.
Perez.
Yeah.
So you boy Perez. So it's been 20 years since the Galacticos, and normally with age you're supposed to be wiser, and you go back to your old ways. So last season we all knew, okay, you need more. You need a couple midfielders because you have kind of good profiles. Jude, originally he's a box to box. Tramini, he does good stuff in the DM. He can be on the fence as well. Kamavinga, he's still trying to learn, trying to be better. But you're missing key profiles. A guy who can give you the good passes, who can break the lines, who can give the ball to your attackers. You don't have that. You need defenders, actual good defenders. Because Hoyson, I ain't got no problem with him. He's okay, but he ain't good enough yet. He's still a youngster. You need experience, more defenders. And you're Real Madrid. You have all the money. You have the scouts. You have the best resources. You can't give me couple good defenders for next season?
Barry, they were hoping on Saliba running down his contract. Now Arsenal gave that African the generational bag, and he said, "Let me chill for a second.
Okay, what the hell?
Let me stay. All right, my fault. Yellow. Allow me.
That's crazy, man.
Yellow.
And I now know why you called Kunje.
Okay.
Now you now know why you called
No,
Kunje.
but am I wrong? Did they not give him the generational bag?
We now know why you called it El Kunje. Barry, talk over this clown.
Okay.
Barry, talk over this guy. Barry, talk over him.
So guy, people, please. So Perez, you're older now. It's been 20 years. You're supposed to be wiser, and you went back to your old ways. And now this season is a write-off because I don't think you're gonna make much moves in the winter window, and we hear nothing. So it might be write-off for out. We never know, but we're gonna see what happens. Maybe our Arbeloa, he knows something we don't know. I don't know.
He's almost 80. He's seen now. Barry, he's almost 80. He's seen now.
Wait, Barry, what?
I'm trying to get...
knows what?
AJ, you said more stuff than me, man. But listen, so the team. when I look at this team, I see a bunch of spoiled brats. So Alonso, I wasn't a big fan of Alonso. Like when I was watching it, I was like, man, this guy ain't lasting too long. But El Clasico, when they beat us, so Vini, I get you were angry. He took you off, all that good stuff. But why are you showing him like that? That's your coach. You can't have basic human respect, right? For your coach. That's your fucking boss.
Bosses,
and you show him up like that in the biggest stage, El Clasico. And these players. And Alonso has made mistakes. I can name them. Vini, take him off in El Clasico. Bad tactics last night. Or bad formation against Atletico, starting Jude, when he came off from an injury. Bad stuff. But that's still your coach. And at some point, you were winning. You were doing good stuff. After when they beat us in El Clasico, y'all were front runners in the league. Y'all were doing good in the UCL. But you wanted additional breaks. We don't want to press. We want to have vacations. We want to be a family. This is a job. Y'all ain't legends like that yet. You're not Criminaldo. You're not Ramos. You're not Casillas. You're still building your legacies.
Do you know how crazy it is that you named everyone, but you still call him Criminaldo?
Who the hell are you to try and think you're the boss around here? He's still your coach. Perez pays your fucking bills. Respect these people. These are in the top hierarchy of the club.
Barry, you know what's the problem with that statement?
Wait,
Perez has created an environment where the players have more power than anyone.
And then too, you want to know? Wait. And then too, you want to know something else too? They think just because they win everything, they feeling themselves. They could just do what they want, and it's like it don't work like that.
That's a natural human emotion. Stop it.
This is true. Wait, hold on, Barry.
And lastly, your boy Kili. I like Kylian. He's a great guy. Like I've seen it, like interviews, just from what I know. Great dude,
nice guy, great guy,
and he's one of the greatest World Cup players ever, undeniable. But club and international, that's different, man. That's different. And again, Luis Enrique, he told them. I don't know if and it was one-on-one. I don't know if he was like jet lagged, didn't listen or whatever, but he told him, like, dude, you could be fucking MJ, Messi, one of the great sportsmen. You still need to put in that work. Because that's the thing with luxury players. So, yeah, luxury players, you don't have to put the work in. You don't have to press, do all the dirty stuff. But you better deliver. You need to deliver when I need you. And has he done that in the club game? Not the World Cup, the club game. Has he ever done that? No. So you pull up to Real Madrid, and again, it's not all of his fault. There's like multiple issues with that club right now. Perez, Alonso, everything. But still, you're at a new club. You haven't won nothing. Guys who are there right now, they've won stuff. La Ligas, Champions Leagues. You're scoring your goals. But where's the dirty work? Where's the off-the-ball movement? Where's the pressing? It's a new situation. This ain't PSG. You ain't got the keys no more like you used to.
You know what's the problem with that statement? They brought him in as the highest paid player, the president was obsessed with for years. I'm sorry, the guy comes in think he's the head honcho. Like, realistically, he does think that. And you can't argue against it. If you bring a guy in after you win a Champions League and make him your highest paid player, you're basically telling the rest of the squad, like, okay, this is the guy that you're supposed to play for, basically. Like, that's, am I wrong in saying that?
And what Vini was doing in the first few games, playing to him.
That's a natural human emotion. I'm sorry.
Guy, please.
Nah.
But that's why he's doomed to fail. Because sometimes you got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, if it ain't working, what's wrong with me? What do I need to do to make this work out? And someone needs to have a chat with him. Because Enrique had a chat with him, but he didn't understand. I don't know what was wrong in his head or whatever.
He didn't want to listen.
This ain't PSG. You're not. It's a new situation. You gotta have. How many times you have to fail to understand what you need to do to succeed? How many times you have to fail? It's been 8 years. 8 years the last time he won the World Cup. It's going to be a decade. A decade ago, I was a dumbass teenager. Now I'm a grown ass man. I'm paying bills. It's different. How many times you have to fail to understand that you have to change? You're still a great player. You're one of the best players alive right now. But you need to look yourself in the mirror and say, I need to make stuff happen. I need to change. Because, again, it starts from here.
Barry, let me ask you this. Who's going to make him change? Who's going to make him change?
Barry, I ain't going to cap. If I was worth a couple $100 million and achieve what he's achieved in life,
here's the thing.
Just that thing.
If Zidane, I say this, Zidane can make him. If Zidane can make him change, no one can make him change.
That's the only guy he might respect. That's the only guy he might respect.
But the point is, it has to be a manager that makes him change.
Yeah, that's the only guy that he might respect, low key.
Oh no! The only guy that he, because I'm sorry, Mbappe has no respect for Xabi Alonso. He has no respect for it.
Just one.
He looks at him as like a scrub. He's a scrubber. Wait, hold on, Barry.
See, KOG, you said that, and you're not wrong in a sense because nobody has put that in his head right now yet. But I know Mbappe isn't dumb. He's a smart dude. Like he needs to look beyond all like the money, the fame, the accomplishments. He's trying to be like one of the greats. So he just needs to look at himself in the mirror and say, I gotta tweak some stuff in my game because it's not enough right now. Because the club game, international, he's done it, bro. He's done already. It's over. Like the Euros, it's a plus. International is done. But if you're trying to be the man, like you're trying to sit with the Messis, the Peles, the R9s, the Maradonas, you need that club.
To be fair, R9 didn't do shit.
Okay. Can you Barra keep talking?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like you get what? If you want to be like the goats of the goats. You need that club stuff. It's essential. You need it.
Before I come to AK, I'm just wait a few minutes and I'll come to you, AK. So shout out to Baras Omlet, member, thank you, bro. Mbappe is the reason that this club is failing. No, he's not the reason. No, he's not the reason.
No, he's not.
He's a big reason.
Arbeloa, new coach on club level. Dembouz, Haaland over the top.
Arbeloa.
Yeah, hold on, I'll drop it. I think you mean Arbeloa, man. I think you mean Arbeloa. And also, club-wise, Haaland and Dembouz over him. Oh, God, he's here. Internationally, though.
Here we go.
Shout out to Canadian friends. Perez is 78. He's going senile. My club has fallen.
I'm saying it's senile.
He's good. Real Madrid last won La Liga back-to-back in 06, 07, and 07, 08. If Perez's priority is committed to winning league titles consistently, what about Conte?
They won't accept him.
Conte, that's actually what's happened, bro.
I'm telling you, when they fail to make top 24 2 years in a row, he's going to be booed out of the club with Conte.
Top what?
Yep. Exactly.
Yep. Conte.
That would be so explosive.
No, KJ. KJ, Conte, he's so bad, he will somehow find a way to make the great Real Madrid not qualify for top 24.
He's never had a Real Madrid quality squad in his career. Like, what about that?
Right? No. The squad
he's gonna have.
No, KJ, that's the whole. No, KJ, that's the whole joke. KJ, that's the whole joke. The whole joke is that he'll find a way to make this Real Madrid not qualify for the top 24.
He finished last with Gladbach. I think it was Shakhtar Donetsk.
It's nasty, bro.
No, it's bad. Shout out to Barcelona again. Hovering coward nomad praying for CR7 winning.
Did you see what happened to
goal? Oh yeah, AJ, did you see
there's 7 points behind now. There's 7 points
behind. Did you see him on the bench today? Did you see the gesture he made on the bench today?
Because I know they had a man sense of they lost 3-1.
Yeah, they lost 3-1.
Hey, look, another game without Sadio Mane.
Yeah, boy, Mane might be there.
And also, if outside Taiwan win. These guys could go to win.
Taiwan.
Who said Taiwan? Shout out to Taiwan, bro. Stay strong, Taiwan. Stay strong.
What about my okay dude? Where's okay dude at?
All right, sure. Thank you for that. But also, Bald HH. Name one major trophy Total won as best player. 2018 World Cup.
The fine.
How answer this question?
No, hold on. David C. No, 2018.
No, answer this question.
Sheriki's 2018 World Cup. Sheriki's, can I read it up? Shout out to David C. Sheriki's countrymen can't accept defeats with 0 shots.
Man,
bro, the Algeria thing is cringe, bro. It's
we have to have a separate.
So basically, we totally beat them and everything. So after the final whistle, the players hounded the referee, followed the referee into the tunnel, and we really banged them to him. And if you go to Instagram, they're now making AI images of the referee, like counting money and everything.
Casey,
these guys did not register a single shot on target.
Casey, just wait. It's either they lose on Wednesday or they lose in the final again.
KJ, don't. Ziman, I'm begging. Ziman, don't.
Casey, just wait.
Yeah, KJ, stop being yeah.
We'll have our day.
Yeah, that's it.
Stop being moo.
Nah,
I learned it from you, bro. I learned it from you.
Wait, you can just say,
I speak on my favorite.
Wait, hold on. So now come to you. It's got an HH. I'm praying for Mbappe for a UC. Is this what we're now gotten to right?
Pray for other things, man. Pray for
come on, he has those like 8 praying emojis that he has up there.
Give us.
What if
why are you praying for that?
What if Arsenal knocked them out again in the UC?
AK, can you call the mic, please?
Can I go after AK?
Can I go after Ricardo?
AJ, let me go.
There's a whole list, man.
Let me go after Ricardo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. First of all, bro, like, first of all, just on the whole like Nigeria thing, bro, like KJ, for a guy, bro, I don't understand why you hate Nigeria so much.
Oh my days!
No, it's weird, bro.
Very weird. It's very weird.
Nigerians are the
like that. This is
Africans. They are insufferable. They don't know what the word humble means.
Wait, whoa!
They don't know what the word humble means, which is why they need to be humble.
Oh, okay.
That's the way it works.
Are they like the England?
Am I right?
No,
sorry,
you are lying.
Z-Man, am I lying? Z-Man, am I wrong?
No,
people are just
am I wrong?
Wait, hold on. So grab the mic. AK, grab the mic.
Yeah, man. First, shout out to my guy Kylian Abacha.
English, brother. Shout out to English Red FC.
Kylian Maduro, bro.
Watch.
Kylian Maduro needs to be arrested, bro.
Hold on. AK, continue. AK.
I'm sorry, bro. What Mbappe has come in and done to this Real Madrid team, that's worse than all the corruption scandals that Abacha pulled off during his time.
Wait, hold on. Ricardo, you have 5 seconds, Ricardo.
Nah, man,
you've got 5 seconds. Ricardo, you have 5 seconds. Ricardo, you have 4 seconds. You have 4 seconds.
No, YouTube is
do you know what's so crazy? When everyone jokes, Ricardo has got to take it to the extreme. Like everyone is on the ledge. Ricardo just leaps off that ledge into stuff that is just well rotated. Wait, hold on. AK, continue.
Yeah, man. But on
Ricardo, you have 3 seconds. Don't
send me
even
that.
there. You have 3 seconds.
I'll get to Kylian Mbappe later. But in terms of Xabi Alonso, Ricardo.
Why does it look like
Ricardo?
Bro, that's Nigel Messi. That's Nigel Messi.
I told you, any anti-Nigerian thing, man. That's the yellow. Change that AVI, bro. Change that AVI.
Ricardo single-handedly is disrupting the stream, bro.
Hey, I love you.
AK.
Alright,
Yeah, man.
Throwback.
Yeah, thing.
Alright, that's it. So, Ricardo, until... Alright. AK.
Yo, wait, what did he put there?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Casey, did you just say that's fine?
This is a Chelsea here.
Wait. None of them are good. Wait, sorry. Casey.
Boy, you can't be Casey again.
Oh, Atex,
look, AK. Just stop.
We have to call him. We have to call him half Perez now. So
Exactly.
Okay, Gatlock, please.
In terms of Xabi Alonso, here.
Holy fuck.
Gatlock, I don't know what.
Bro, what the fuck?
I'm not looking at the chat, so I'm just ignoring the chat.
Oh,
So
okay.
Bring it up, bro. Bring it up. Might as well.
No. Because I have the jobs up there. Oh no. AK, continue.
Okay, here's the thing.
I think it's only appropriate.
Oh, come on! Oh, come on!
Ricardo, come on.
It's appropriate.
Ricardo.
Wait, Ricardo, do you know that you have single-handedly just derailed the flow of this whole thing, bro? Like, we've not been able to move since you've come. Like, this is one of the worst cameos I've ever seen in the history.
Yeah,
Is he wrong though? Is he wrong?
Okay, look.
AK, can you continue? AK, can you continue?
Let me try to continue.
AK, it's either this or this.
Okay, leave the Mbappe one.
Here's the thing, man.
No, not that. Okay, AK.
Here's the thing, man. Oh, come on. What is on?
Well, where did you even find that?
AK, continue.
Yeah,
AK.
Okay.
That's a nice picture, to be fair.
I'll jump in. I think at the end of the day, I feel like we're making too many excuses for the guy, you know. I think Perez is to blame in terms of you could argue the selection of the squad. I also think the players, like, I don't agree with also that the players have no blame at all. I think quite a few of these players, like, let's keep it a stack, bro. Those 2 UCLs, the 2 league titles, let's be really honest, like, especially the 2 UCLs. If your name isn't Vini, Benzema, Cruz, Modric, Courtois, Rudiger, maybe even like you could
basically you have a team. What?
What?
Well, that's half the team.
Let him land.
No. Two of those players are gone. I mentioned Cruz and Modric and Benzema. Actually, 3 of those players are gone. So like.
Rodrigo also.
And Bellingham as well. Don't forget Bellingham, Rodrigo. You're being disingenuous here. All these players that were on the team in 2024 were genuinely fantastic. We can't be saying that these were all players that were carried by specific players. They were all genuinely fantastic.
I don't know about that.
But
I don't know about that.
It was a team.
Good subs. Some of them were good subs.
Yeah. I think.
Zeman, relax.
A countryman also. A countryman.
Wait, hold on. AK.
Shout out to Officer Chesh. He was a good dude, man.
Well, come on, man.
Wait, who was that? Wait. Who was that? Who was that?
Wait, who was that?
I know who's doing that.
Casey, no, Casey. As an Indian, it is your duty to reveal who did that.
But I'm not saying.
I'm not a snitch. That's the difference. I'm not a snitch.
I know who it was. I'm not saying.
So someone has been disrespectful to India, and you know what? Casey, that's wild, bro. That's wild.
Casey, what code do you represent, bro? I thought you were like
You realize it was the same person.
a law-abiding citizen, bro.
So Casey, is this what the West has now done to you? The West has now made you a Judas. What's your Casey? Sad way to go out. Sad way to go out.
I went to listen. How I went to Catholic school. The first rule we learn is never to snitch.
That's a real coon right there.
That is true.
All right. Okay. So what's AK grab the mic. AK grab the mic. AK.
Literally never snitch. Whatever happens, brother.
AK.
I think there are definitely a few players on this team who are like. I think the Champions League it got them a bit too big for their boots. Specifically, the two French guys in the middle of the park. In terms of Xabi Alonso, right? I think definitely he's made a lot of mistakes. Like the biggest thing that I've noticed about Xabi Alonso is for a guy who came into Real Madrid promising a very structural and repeatable approach to winning games, it was very worrying that he never found his best starting 11. It was a very worrying thing. Some games he would play 4-4-2 diamond. Some games he would play the 4-3-3. Some games he would play Mastantuono. Some games he would play Rodrigo. Some games he would play double pivot. Some games he would play 3-man midfield. Like he never knew what his best lineup was, and I think it was exemplified by the two games against Barcelona. Because as much as you want to say, okay, Barcelona had injuries, and yes, they did. Real Madrid's best big game performance of this season came against Barcelona when they played four midfielders and Vini and Mbappe up top. That was the first Clásico. Yesterday's Clásico, what does he do? He doesn't play those four midfielders. Instead, he plays three attackers with Vini, Gonzalo, Garcia, and Rodrigo. He plays, in quotes, three midfielders, but Tchouaméni is basically a pseudo center back.
Yep.
So you're basically playing two midfielders against the three-man midfield of Barcelona. So I don't know why he changed a tactical plan that did work well for him in the first Clásico. So it's just stuff like that where he's not making the correct decisions. His reading of the game has been off a lot, and he's not able to get anybody apart from Mbappe to consistently score goals. Now, you could argue those are the players' faults, but you could also say, like, why is it only Mbappe that is getting all these goals? What happened to putting these other guys into advantageous positions to create opportunities? So I do think he's made a lot of mistakes. But HH, if you're getting Xabi Alonso, you are aware that he's a young manager. You are aware that there is going to be a lot of mistakes made. And that's the problem here. Like, if you're going to take a decision this hastily based on, we wanted to, win all these games. We want to, become so much better than we were under Ancelotti, which is fine. You shouldn't have gotten a manager who will make mistakes. You should have gotten a tried and tested, ready-made,
experienced,
who's won stuff at the top level. And that's why, bro, like Jurgen Klopp was there. He could have definitely done something. But that's where I feel bad for Alonso, because yes, he made mistakes, but he's a young manager. You'd expect him to. It's gonna be rough with him. Like, it's gonna take a couple years.
No. But then my thing is,
if you weren't willing to ride out that couple years, then why did you get him in the first place?
But was Xabi Alonso wrong for taking this job, knowing that he wasn't experienced enough?
Yeah, he wasn't wrong. I blame Perez for giving the opportunity to him in the first place. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you're gonna
okay, wait, that's true. But now you can say, oh, it's Real Madrid, but if you know that you're still very early in your managerial career and you played for Real Madrid, you know what the environment is. Shouldn't you know that? Are you sure you are ready to be the manager when you've played at this club and you know what it's about?
It's worse than not better.
It's very hard for, first of all, it's very hard for a guy who he's played for Real Madrid. He obviously views Real Madrid in very high regard. Real Madrid managerial job is probably amongst the biggest managerial jobs in the world. It's very hard for you to have the self-awareness to say, hey, maybe I'm just not ready at this point, because not everybody gets offered the Real Madrid job. Not everybody, gets asked to lead this Real Madrid team into a new era. And maybe this guy was like, he had to bet on himself. Like, he had to bet on himself. Imagine if like he didn't take the job, somebody else took the job, and they were immensely successful. He wouldn't have been able to live that down. So at the end of the day, you can't fault him for getting the job. I think you have to fault Perez in terms of not understanding what he wants from a manager. If you wanted a tried and tested, experienced manager because you believe for whatever reason that the players are good enough to continue winning, you should have gone for a tried and tested, experienced manager. That's what the whole issue is for me. Like, maybe Arbeloa, man, bro. Like, I can't believe Arbeloa is managing Real Madrid.
Wait, hold on. What's wrong with Arbeloa? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Fucking Arbeloa, man. Did you know
Arbeloa has won everything in football? You realize that? You know he's a World winner, Euro winner, Champions League winner, Liga winner. You realize this?
Arbeloa is the Diogo Dalot of that generation. Imagine in 10 years, Diogo Dalot's the manager.
That's crazy. But she plays great managers sometimes.
AK, you laugh. The way United is going, Diogo Dalot is probably going to be the manager of United in Division 2.
Diogo,
how this is ahead of you?
Fucking Arbeloa, man.
Casey, quite there. Shout out to Barcelona. HH for God's Convo is 1, winning major trophy is important, or 2, winning it as the best player of the tournament more important. Be a Sith and choose one. LL. Final choose.
He said upset. Be a Sith.
Set, bro. Come on.
Yeah, hold on.
What is Sith?
Sith. Be a Sith. Yeah, it means be a Sith. Yes, not Seth MacFarlane. No. The main thing is winning the major trophy being an important part of that trophy.
Wait, hold on. This doesn't even make sense. Hold on.
Wait.
Because you're asking, would you rather be someone that wins a trophy or that wins a trophy and is the best player? What even kind of question is that?
No. He's asking HH specifically because he's in denial. Bro. He doesn't know how to distinguish the difference. That's the problem with him.
He's in denial.
Fair enough. Yeah,
no. But obviously, you'd want to win it being an important part of the reason.
Obviously, if I can't win as the best player, let me know when again. What's it called?
Why? So, KJ, you don't want to be on a bandwagon?
No, I'm using. No. We all know a certain person that's considered some people's GOAT that would rather not win a World Cup than win it and be a bench player. Then we'd rather lose out on the World Cup being a bench player than win it. I said some people. I said some people are confused. Some people confused.
So basically, my question is that I'd rather win the major trophy while being an important aspect to it, which Mbappe was in 2018. Shout out to your boy F943. I get Copa del Rey Mysterio isn't as big as UCL or League, but we can say it don't count as a trophy when Xabi's literally just been sacked for a Super Cup.
No. Generally, if you came to that, if you came to Perez or if you came to any of the Bayern board, if you came to any of the Barca board and tried to justify your position staying in the position because you won a domestic cup,
you'll be thrown out the window.
Actually, remove you with it might actually
no. Remove. You'll be thrown out the window. You'll be thrown out the window. Precisely. And this is not on the first floor. This is like floor 8 or floor 9. Head first, bro.
So how you don't care about the so just to show you don't care about the Carabao Cup, right?
No,
he doesn't. He never cared.
Can I respond? Can I respond to that? Can I respond? No. Casey, can I respond? But
it's your channel.
Am I allowed to respond?
It's your channel.
So Casey, my response to you, and Casey, that's an amazing question. One of the best questions I've ever asked you in my life.
He's not gonna answer.
Think.
So my response to that awesome question is hold up. My response to that quality, awesome question is it said, my thing is, overall, a Karabuki doesn't matter. However, context matters. So, based on this situation we are in, the Karabuki would be helpful based on where we currently are in this
Who is
difficult
we?
era.
Who is we?
You told me about that.
Who is we?
Who is we?
Yeah, you told me
Who is
about
we?
that.
Explain we.
Where
Who
is that we?
Chelsea Football Club.
Who is we?
Who the hell is we?
We just won the Club World Cup. Why would I care
we,
about Caribou? What?
Club
Who is
World
we?
Cup is not a real trophy, man.
Z-Man, you weren't invited.
We are the champions.
Z-Man, you weren't invited.
No
It's cool.
time
It's
for
cool.
losers.
Z-Man, you weren't invited in this crew. I hear it. It's calm. I hear it.
Wait, hold on.
Your club hired Your club hired
AK.
I don't know why you're still talking about the
Wait, hold on.
Your club
Kante,
hired former Hull City.
Pogba over the total for best player of 2018.
Remove Kante.
No.
AK, didn't you get some of your
Pogba, yes, of course.
No. Basically, it goes Pogba, Mbappe, Griezmann.
Okay,
No, it's Pogba, Griezmann,
Hold on. Wait, hold up. Casey, what did Griezmann do?
Marseille fan trying to troll me, bro. I don't accept this, man. I don't accept
He
this.
watched the
Wait,
World Cup.
what did he do? What did Griezmann do?
Look at the first goal. Look at the first goal they got.
Oh, no, the first goal he did. What did he do? Man, that guy's...
Griezmann was their best
No,
player.
there's a reason why he's called a side chick. There's a reason why he's the greatest side chick of all time. He's a side chick. That's what Griezmann is. He's sitting
You
in a
call him
side
a
chick.
side
That's
chick
it.
because you don't know anything about football.
Yes, true.
That's harsh.
AK,
Hey.
Lil and Monaco.
Hold on. Shout out to
you have
Nicolasin.
who's worse
Okay,
than all.
can you guys stop talking? Thank you. From shout out to Nicholas in 975. As a Barca fan, I'm enjoying today. I know Nigeria is going to be in the news all day tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Well, I can't wait,
Nigeria.
man. I can't wait.
Oh well,
I
depending
can't
on
wait.
I'm on the moon,
wait.
so my time is different. So if
I
you're
can't wait, man.
in the UK, it's on
It's gonna be
Wednesday.
so funny.
It does not
Okay,
say
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
It does not say Nigeria. What does it say?
Exactly.
Spell it out.
Oh my
Spell it
God.
out.
Yo.
Wow.
Okay, sorry.
Wow.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
AJ,
Hold
you
on.
can't
Yeah,
read.
let me
You
do
can't
it. Yeah. As a Barca fan, I'm showing today. I know Negrera is going to be in the news all day tomorrow.
Want to chop on Nigel? No, HH, let's move.
Bro, Zima's Nigerian accent is frying me, bro.
Yeah, it's
not good.
awful. It's
Wait,
awful.
Man, you gotta work on a little bit, gang.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you this: Do you think Misby is going to allege that Negrera is the reason why Alonso got sacked? Do you think?
Yeah, obviously.
No, you already
Don't
said
put
it.
There might be a
Shout
quick
out to him, shout out to him.
Like,
Three
HH,
balls.
don't put it past him that he gonna do it, though. Don't put it past him that he gonna do it, though.
Wait, shout out to Sugar Assassin. For information, Perez didn't want to sign a midfielder. You guys forget that Perez and the board have a big say. So with who comes into the club?
No, but
Wait,
who
so-
will they sign? Who is there?
The final say.
Okay, so Perez said, "Oh, I don't want a mid." Is that what he
No,
actually
but
said?
who will they sign? Who will they sign?
No, but this is the thing, Casey.
No, but he clearly said that he wasn't signing anything.
Casey, that's why you have scouts.
I actually want to get. Are we? No.
Wait, hold on. Look at that. So, Mr. Rabinets, these new generation managers don't suit Madrid, most of whom are flossy merchants. That's the issue. Not
That's
true.
facts. That's facts.
No, 100%. But
You think?
some are out there. The good guys are out there. The good guys are out there. That's fine.
Klopp is also a philosophy merchant. I don't know why you guys think Klopp would
Klopp
work
is a
over there,
philosophy
man.
merchant. Like,
Yeah.
you guys are
Yeah,
insane.
exactly. Klopp is definitely. A
So Talents FC. Hermano Deitch can get Wolves back up. Hashtag no. Hashtag boss man. Hermano Deitch is disgusting.
Nasty, man.
Respect.
Nasty word.
Perez sacked Del Bosque for no clear reason. He did everything right and the players loved him. Perez got rid of McLean to get Beckham. Perez wants models. Guys, does
He
Perez
didn't
get enough criticism?
HH, he didn't sign
Maybe,
Ronaldinho because he's ugly, right? He didn't
Yeah,
sign
well,
Ronaldinho 'cause he's
do you
ugly,
think
right?
Perez
If I'm not
has a
mistaken.
different kind of?
I mean, I don't know.
do you
Hold on. How do you get rid of Makalele?
to this
A
day,
guy
I don't
who's
know
literally
how
the
he
go-to
touched
position.
Modric. Like, I
No,
don't
no,
know how
do you think Perez has a different kind of eye test?
He does.
That's true.
It's called glaucoma. It's called
He
FC,
needs
bro.
cataracts.
It's FC,
You
bro.
know their eye
It's
test
FC
and
now.
eye pages.
Science FC. Arbeloa asked the Hermano Garnevo Dalot's 2013. What is spelled Coach COSCH?
There's a spell check.
What?
Spell check, you degenerate.
Yeah,
Shout out to this person. HH stops repping the Oos. He wins a UCL and Ballon d'Or. Isn't this the Neymar fanboy just besting?
But HH,
Okay,
bro,
and-
we know.
Yes.
And just besting, you said, remember, I still remember just besting before the Copa America final. You said there's no way that Messi is going to win the Copa America. Argentina won it, and we never heard from you ever again.
This stuff?
No, he hasn't
No,
back. He hasn't back. He hasn't back.
Wait, hold on. If Mbubi's never won the World Cup, he'd be Havthorpe's biggest up.
He's not. No,
you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Wait, hold on. Last thing. Chance FC. Barca white midfielders can pass. Raman. Okay, shut up. AK, what's the question? What's the question? AK, I'm the coach Ricardo. AK.
Who is the?
Let me go after Ricardo.
Yeah.
Out of these three dictators, who is the best dictator out of the three?
Mbappe, wait. Hold on. Best in terms of what?
Like the most.
How much of a tyrant they were?
Yes.
Okay, most of a tyrant. So go.
Mbappe, Ibrahim Babangida, and Sani Abacha.
What's it called? Ricardo. Ricardo.
Let me go after Ricardo.
Yeah, Ricardo.
Yeah. How old are you when Abacha came into power?
Ricardo.
I don't think I was born.
All right, I'm gonna start putting guys in the green room. Ricardo, go for it.
When you saw the video today, in Jeddah, what was your reaction? How did you feel inside when you saw that?
Wait, which video?
When he overrode Xabi Alonso's power on the
no, actually no. I thought you were referring to the other video
lying like you didn't know which video.
No, hold up. I thought you were referring to the other video of Ado Gulay basically.
Oh yeah, I did send you that. The generational aura depth, man. That was crazy.
Guys, do you actually know how funny?
That was nasty.
Because he was genuinely angry.
That was his only shot
Ado Gulay being angry.
That was a Looney Tune ass kick, man. What the hell was that? He was so embarrassed. He went straight to the
Ricardo,
no. Once you do that, you've got to just leave the scene. Leave the scene. Let's go.
Yeah, literally.
And the poses, bro. He's not helping himself.
Look,
and so okay, no. When I saw, I was like, yeah, that's crazy. Let me say that's crazy.
That's crazy.
When Leopold Messi II tried to get the Barca's president removed back in the day, I thought I was witnessing the greatest dictatorship in football history, but this guy, Kylian Napoleon Bonaparte, might be the greatest.
Nasty, man. Nasty.
He took over the capital in Paris. Now he's taking over the capital in Spain. This guy is, this is a generational dictator we have here.
To be honest, that's how.
But Ricardo, let's have. Okay, we'll crack jokes. Let's have a mature conversation. Is he the singular main reason?
Hey, you notice he wants to have a serious conversation with me because I'll fry Mbappe this whole time.
Yes, I know. So I just want to have a serious conversation. Can we just have a mature conversation?
Why do you feel so much like? What do you? Okay, this is weird.
Can Ricardo speak? Ricardo, speak.
All right, look. There's just multiple people to blame in all this. Just multiple people. I mean, everybody's got the portions, right? I've said it from very long ago that Perez, this is his fault. This is his fault. Not entirely, but he deserves the bulk of the blame.
Yes.
You moved away from Ancelotti because you wanted stability in this team. You wanted an identity, maybe a new era for Real Madrid, not just necessarily Xabi Alonso, but a new era of Real Madrid where they adapt to the modern way of playing. Then you got Xabi Alonso, who's a club legend, maybe not the highest of legends, but someone who was iconic for them in La Decima, which is a very iconic UCL for them. And it quite literally failed. His beliefs were never installed, not only on the pitch, but, everything that goes into being successful on the pitch was in off the pitch stuff. There was reports saying that he wanted to spend 6 hours every training session to study, opponents across Europe, how they're going to combat that over the course of a season. Players didn't like that shit. They reduced it to an hour and a half. Now, I get it. 6 hours is OD, but look, if you want to be world champions, if you want to be continental champions, you want to be the best players in the world, that's the work you have to do. Mm-hmm. They didn't buy into it. Now, so many people have said many things that this is a culture that Perez created. He fostered his club into this situation, and that's fair. That's a fair evaluation of this, what he's created for Xabi Alonso. But as far as I'm aware, in any team, in any sport, there's a hierarchy. President's on top. Maybe you have the sporting director, and then you have the manager. Then you have the players. What I saw yesterday in that clip is not only just that clip, but over the pretty much since the Clásico, the one they won in, what was it, October, I believe. the way the star players of the team, mainly being Mbappe and Vinicius, they haven't reacted well to authority. I don't care if you won the World Cup. I don't care if you have won the Champions League twice. There's still a hierarchy in sports, and that still must be respected. Obviously, when you sub out a player in the Classico and he's playing well, you can't just go crazy and just lash out, go straight to the tunnel because you don't agree with the substitution. The problem is that, I don't know if you guys remember, when he issued that apology to the club,
he left out the manager.
He never apologized to Alonso.
He explicitly left out Xabi Alonso. Yeah, at that point you could tell there was no respect. There was no respect for the hierarchy.
No, not just that, Ricardo. So yesterday when Xavi left, everybody tweeted or put down a post on Instagram except for Vini and Jude. So Jude also had a problem.
I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not surprised that players had problems with their manager. That's fine. That shit happens. But there still needs to be a level of respect. I don't care what club you're at. Even yesterday, it was Xabi Alonso's decision to give the winners a guard of honor. If that's the manager's call, that's what the players must do. Look, and I understand from Mbappe's point of view, I'm not fucking high-fiving these guys and clapping for them because they just won. I'm not entertaining that bullshit. I get it. It's your rival. But at the same time, bro, that's not your manager's call. Your manager's call.
I think because again, where I'm with it is that I would never do that. But if the manager says we're doing it, we're doing it.
And you know that that what's that? Rodrigo, guy's a dick sucker, man. Like, the only reason why. The only reason. Let's speak facts.
No, he ain't lying.
Like, last time I gave him
because Rodrigo was also following it as well and everything.
Because Rodrigo wouldn't do that shit if Mbappe hadn't made the call. Let's be honest, bro. He's not doing that shit, bro. This bench players trying to talk like starters. Like, bro, pack it up. Like, you're not that guy.
Ricardo, can I ask you something? Ricardo, can I ask you something? If Xabi Alonso had shown that he actually had authority and had shown authority by dropping Vinicius after that event, if he had not seen an apology from Vinicius to himself, and if I'm a player and I do that and I explicitly leave out the manager and he plays me the next game, I'm going to lose all respect for him as well. Like,
for sure. I understand
that there's no consequences.
I agree that there's no consequences, but I don't think that's just a rift between the player and the manager. Let's be honest. Florentino Perez is sometimes choosing. He's selecting the team sometimes. Like, he's putting an opinion out there. Who needs to play and for what reasons? A lot of the reasons are more so political. He can't leave.
No. But Ricardo. But the issue though is, this is a Perez problem. By Mbappe doing that and Rodrigo following suit and the players all following suit, that is a environment that Perez has created. And it's something that's Xabi Alonso, because you're not coming in with any cachet that is it. And just going to come in, you're going to lose that.
You know what Perez wants? I think he wants to sign he wants to dominate the world of football while
having the best players
in the world.
Yes,
that's the
and you can't have it both ways all the time.
And it didn't work the first time. I don't know why he's trying to do it again.
It didn't work the first time. The I don't know if you consider the Cristiano Ronaldo, those guys like Galacticos 2.0, because it took a bit longer to assemble that. But at the same time, CR7 wasn't his signing. And then the whole Neymar situation happened. That hurt him a lot. And then now Mbappe was kind of the next world superstar. And it's now coming in. He's now signed them last year. It has been a nightmare so far. It's just this, like, realistically.
No, because I think from Perez's point of view was Vini, Mbappe, it'll work. Two amazing players. They'll figure it out based on talent. So he looks beyond just footballing structure. That's, I get it. There are two similar players, but it's Vini, it's Mbappe. Two amazing players. They'll figure it out, and by virtue of the individual talent, they'll win games. It's not always as simple as that.
I get it that when Mbappe is on the market free, he wants to go to your club. Why would you say no? Right? Obviously, I don't think really anybody could have predicted that this team would be like this a year later. But in terms of, I mean, like let's not get it mixed up. He actively held out on trying to sign Harry Kane because of Mbappe. Like let's not forget that wasn't the case. And that came to bite him in the ass. If they got Harry Kane instead, look what Harry Kane's doing at Bayern Munich. Like these guys,
it's the biggest mistake in Paris.
Ricardo, you know what's the worst thing?
Kane would have, if you put Kane in this team without Mbappe, Real look completely
different. You know what's the worst thing? No, you know what's the worst thing?
Every single one.
Ricardo, you know what's the worst thing? Right, bro. The summer that Haaland went to Madrid, Haaland went to City. Madrid were banking on Kane, on Mbappe coming to Madrid. He didn't, and they missed out on Haaland. And I actually think that is up there as well. I think Kane and Haaland are probably the two that like Perez is like. Haaland, I think, is probably the bigger one.
I don't. You know who someone I genuinely do blame though, and I think he has gone under fire, like who hasn't got any smoke, is Carvajal, because as the club captain, or maybe even all the captains, which is Carvajal, Courtois, who else? Valverde. Who's the fourth captain in this team? Is it?
Is it Vini?
It's Vini. Okay, well, I'm not counting Vini. I'm not counting Vini in this case. So I'm talking about the other three. Okay, especially Carvajal. You have been on this team for so goddamn long. You have been. I believe he played alongside Xabi Alonso. He
was their starting right back.
He has been at this club for so goddamn long, over like 10 years now. Tell me, when Xabi Hernandez was at Barcelona working with scraps, did Piqué, Jordi Alba, Sergio Busquets allow any of this behavior to happen? No. Absolutely not. Now, granted, Xabi Alonso is probably ranked higher than Xabi Alonso in football hierarchy. Okay, but regardless, for what they meant to the club, there's still a value there. The fact that Carvajal, somebody who has been part of the old guard and now with the new guard, the fact that he's not been able to mediate this particular ego situation, I think shows his incompetence as a captain of Real Madrid. I don't know how this hasn't obviously become like obviously more of a talking point. But man, like if you can blame Xabi Alonso, I mean, like the situation with Vini in the Clásico, that's kind of like for a metaphor. If you're dating a girl, if she mentally checks out, she's done. She's out. Like you can't get her back. And after that Clásico point, Real Madrid, they're like, yeah, this guy, he's on a timer. But Mbappe, I'm gonna be honest with you, he's probably like 10% of the issue, somewhere 20% of the issue, somewhere in between there. Well, let's call it what it is. He's the James Harden of football.
No, chill.
He's the James Harden of football.
Come on, that's crazy. James Harden is a perennial loser, man.
Okay, and what is Mbappe in the club game? What is he in the club game?
Bro, there is no American equivalent.
He's won a league title
equivalent. There is no basketball
for Monaco.
No,
James Harden is a loser. Total loser.
What's the difference? They jack up bare numbers and are not.
Mbappe has actually won something in the club game. He's actually won something.
No, James Harden's
not won anything since significant.
You want to find China league untitled, man. I don't want to hear it, man. Like, move from me.
Drop it. Find China.
Whoa.
Bro, you get.
What is a league untitled in American terms? An NBA Cup or something?
Bro,
yo, relax.
Not even. Bro. That's a G League. That's a G League trophy.
That's a
you don't rip it up as Emirates Cup.
It doesn't make it big.
Look, I'm sorry. What? Okay. Club game. Okay, I know you're gonna like dick suck the fuck out of that World Cup, which I'm not surprised. That's all you ever do.
No. I said the league title with Monaco.
No, okay.
But he was the best player.
Wasn't that like before the World Cup? That makes like
Yeah, it was though. Yeah, but it still counts. Why you guys?
No, but he started playing like after January.
Why do you guys act like that team didn't have Bernardo Silva?
Because Mbappe was a big part of the reason why they won.
No, he started playing after January.
No, Casey, that does not mean he wasn't a big part. January to May is a
he played only half the season.
And he was a major part in the second half of the season.
So let me ask you something. Casey, relax, man. What has Mbappe on his own merit like led a team to?
He won a lot of League titles. He won a lot.
League on 21.
No.
Okay, hold on.
Hey,
You
man, shout to
want
League
to
On.
know why
No.
this is shameless? You want to know why this is shameless?
Shout out to League On.
You know why this is shameless? Because the financial difference between PSG and the rest of the fucking league.
Are we doing this? Are we really doing this?
It matters. That's why. Hold on. That's why you value the Monaco title, right? Because they went against PSG. But when he was at PSG, the only thing he's been able to accomplish was league titles. Like his most impressive feat in France is not the fact what he won with PSG, is what he won with Monaco. So he hasn't led his team as the main guy to any glory whatsoever.
Wait, hold on. Quick, shout to credit first. Back in 2024, Michelangelo bought SM Caen. A year later, they got relegated. The season before, Caen finished 6th in Ligue 2.
He got dissed by a French rapper in a song because of allegedly dissed by a French rapper in a song because like what they've done to SM Caen. Like he bought the club and like they've basically been mismanaging it, to be fair. And then Mbappe went back and forth with him on Twitter because he's like.
Okay. Are you saying Mbappe is like this kind of juju witchcraft thing that anything he touches somehow becomes horrible?
Anything
doing here, bro? What are we doing here, bro? Come on.
Anything
like this hatred so much. Zombies, what are you saying? Zombies, what are you saying?
After this, can we talk about Nigeria after this?
No.
No. I'm saving that. I'm saving that Wednesday.
I'm gonna talk after Zombie Man. Go Zombie.
Zombies and then Zima afterwards. Zombies, talk to me.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear? Okay, cool. I'm gonna do Xabi and then I'm gonna do Perez and then I'm gonna do Killer. So perhaps for Xabi, this was coming. It was coming. Like you can tell by the game and the manner how they came so close and then they end up losing it. You knew that was it. You knew that was the last straw. But the ending of the game kind of showed. I'm like, yeah, he been lost. He been lost to players. Like that video right there was a clear example of it's players over anybody. And HH, I'm gonna say this. Look, I don't care if you win a title. I don't care if you win a medal. Who gives a damn? At the end of the day, you should be setting an example for other players by doing what you told. Like as a player, like if your coach tell you to do this, do it. It like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And when Mbappe basically dictated himself to say, "Come on, don't do this," I'm like, bro, that's not only is that a clear sign of disrespect as a player, but you basically sending a message.
But that's the culture, though. It's about culture, but that's the culture.
Yeah, no, but it's just at the end of the day, you shit like that. HH is just other players and other coaches are gonna look at that and they're gonna ask themselves, do I want to be around this team? Do I want to be around these players? Because look at it now. Now everybody's gonna have their say in it, whether they like to do it or not. But at the end of the day, as for Xabi, this job was never meant for him. It was never meant for him. I felt like after the draws against Elche, Girona, and especially that loss with Vigo, you knew something was gonna happen. Now on the Perez, he's definitely you definitely got to put some blame on him because for him to go and get Mbappe, and mind you, he gave Mbappe an opportunity the first time and he declined it. Why would you give him opportunity after he declined you once? Now look, you put him in the team last year, they didn't win jack shit. Look at it now. Yeah, he's scoring you goals, but look at the chaos he's causing. Look at what he's doing to the team around. You got problems with Vini, you got problems with Mbappe, and now look, I could say this too. You're gonna have problems with every player. Like I said, it starts at the top, and
it's Perez. The issue is Perez. It's been constructed.
Yeah, and that's what I've known Perez to be all along. He's all about flashy players. He's all about
branding, big time.
Branding, and look, I get it. It worked with certain times, but at the same time, it doesn't, because now
it's not so sustainable. It's not sustainable.
It's not, because coaches are now gonna look at that as like, he's all about the players. He's not about backing up the coach.
But they'll always come though.
So now you're.
Pause.
Oh yeah, and that is true, unfortunately. But with Perez, man, it's like, bro, you had all this time to get somebody new in a winter transfer window. He was like, nah, I don't want to get anybody, because he was like this last year. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't blame Ancelotti. I never blamed Ancelotti or Perez, because
Ancelotti, he wanted a defender in January and he didn't get one. So
yeah, no, he wanted that, and he wanted a midfielder, and he never got it. And then it's like, you now setting up the coaches to fail, and that's why you're in the predicament that you're in now. Because how much you want to bet? And look, I get it. Arbeloa is an interim manager, but it's like, say for an example, if he wants to get somebody, he's not gonna get nothing. No, so it's like, he's not. And you know what? That to me right there just tells you all about Perez. It's like, he never been about the coaches. He never has. He never will. And that's a sad situation to say, because you know what? I was playing football with a friend of mine earlier, and he brought up a good point, how we're like, look at Real Madrid's problem and look at Manchester United's problem. It's the board. It starts with the board. No, just think about it.
I think United is a lot deeper, bro. Because I'm not sure whether Real Madrid finished 15th last season.
No.
Whoever finishes 15th,
there are.
You can't live in the city.
No. Like,
you can't live in the city.
Zombies.
I know it's like totally differences, but similarity wise, it's like, think about it. Armorum and Xabi conference with Armorum.
I
hear his point.
No.
KJ, I don't hear anything.
No.
Do you want to pull up Amram's record?
No, but his point, you're not getting his point.
No.
Zombie.
Let me speak. Think about the press conferences, and think about the press conferences with Armorum before that cup, and what he said, and think about what Xabi said before the Super Cup final.
Yeah. Talking about players, basically, like, it was a shot at the board. Like, don't shoot at the board.
It's a shot at the board. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. Same as Chelsea as well. That happened to Maresca. as well.
Yeah, and that happened to Maresca as well. Good call.
Yeah.
So my thing with Perez is like, and Perez don't have a lot of time either when you think about it. But at the end of the day, if you keep going this route, coaches are now going to think to themselves, do I want to coach at Real Madrid?
No one is.
That's the thing. And then
no one is going to.
And then
they're still going to come.
They're still going to come, but it's like, are you going to be backed up by the board or not?
But nobody wants any parts of United. That's why they're getting scrubs like carrots.
No, it's not.
But people are still on run towards Real Madrid.
If you ask Oliver Glasner or Arbeloa to go to United tomorrow, they're going. I promise you right now.
Yes. Like, what is
I promise you right now.
Wait, to coach Sesko
HH is still Manchester United.
It's United
in 2026.
It's United.
Yes. Wait. Let me continue. Let me continue. And I'm gonna be quick about this with Kylian.
Yeah.
Look, don't get me wrong, Kylian. Let's be real. If you subtract the attitude and the dictator, dude could be the greatest in the world right now.
The dictator is crazy. Guys are acting like this guy is an actual dictator.
But come on, let's keep it real. It's like you own the place and you don't. At the end of the day, you're a player. At the end of the day, and all jokes aside, like, dude could be the greatest of the world if he cooperates with the coach. It shouldn't be a reason why you had literally more than 6 people leave because of you. That's what I've noticed throughout the years he worked, when it was at PSG and now in Real Madrid. And it's like, you want to be the greatest in the world, but it's like you're not giving anybody a chance to help you. Because and Barry brought this up too, and I'm glad he did. That video with him and Luis Enrique, when he was telling him like, you could be the greatest in the world, you could be like Michael Jordan, and it's like, and he was right. Like you have to press, you have to do more than just be stable, and he still doesn't get it. It's like you telling the one thing in the ear, and it comes out the other. So
but it is what it is. But if you're a manager, you have to. This is what you've got to walk.
You've got to get to him. You've got to get to him
somehow.
And that's the, and let me just say this too. I'm gonna be done. My thing to killing is going this route where you think you could just run the club over, run people over, and then not do what you need to be doing in the field. Then all you're gonna be known for is that guy who won a World Cup and not actually doing anything at a club. Because keep in mind, ever since he left PSG, look at where they're at now. Look at what they've done. They won. Yeah. They did a treble. They did a UCL, which they have never been done.
They lost to Chelsea in the Club World Cup.
So can you imagine? So HH, can you imagine? Can you imagine Mbappe leaving and Real Madrid go back to where they were 3 years ago?
Yes.
That's gonna keep it real. Let's keep it real.
Oh no, but look, Resky. Okay, well, hold on. Let me bring in Zima, talk to Zima, and then come to KK.
Days. No, when it comes to
actually, no, because of that reaction, I'm going to go Zima and then.
Oh no,
KJ.
sorry, I'm playing FIFA. No, I'm playing FIFA. That's
Wait, what?
I'm playing FIFA.
Okay, hold on. That's good. Zima, please.
I just conceded to United.
Is it me, or do you guys get tired of just the whole merry-go-round of manager from manager to manager to manager, and having these people that are very obsessed with the manager succeeding to the point where they're almost making every excuse for them, and they're not.
Wait, I talk in general or pertaining to Real Madrid?
Yeah, no, just in general. This whole idea of like, if a manager leaves, everything crumbles. If a new manager, if a new manager arrives, everything's gonna be saved. It's like this whole cycle of like manager in, all of a sudden being manager out because there's a new manager in charge. It's a whole cycle, and it kind of gets tiring. When it comes to Xabi and himself, I do think he has everything. He's at fault for his own problems. I'm sorry, you got back to a certain extent. You were the one that wanted Franco on the flank. You decided to a point where where there was reports coming out saying that you weren't willing to play Rodrigo on the flank because you weren't willing to play him on the right flank because you thought he should be fighting for Vini on the left flank. And the only reason why you changed up was because of that Liverpool game and Franco getting injured. And then you finally realized that, well, let me use him on the right flank. There's been multiple instances of this being the case where you change up tactically against Man City. You just decided to hit them with the counter. You weren't necessarily implementing anything new to this this group, to the squad. There wasn't anything inventive about your style. It was something that Carlos got injured, that Carlos got ridiculed for. You were doing the same thing, and you decided to give up on your idea. As soon as you give up on your idea, that's when you lose everyone. That's when you lose the locker room. Because why are they working with you? And why are they going to try to implement your style when you're not even clear about your own style, when you don't even back your own style?
Oh, no, but Ziman, these are all... It all points to he just wasn't ready for this job. Because to do the job, you have to have mental fortitude, belief, and you have to command respect. And he may get there afterwards, but he simply took this job far too early in his career. Simple as that. And the players just ate him alive.
Yeah. Again, another thing is, I think what failed him majority of the time wasn't even his tactics and him not implementing his tactic. It was also the fact that this guy wasn't a man manager, the fact that he couldn't handle the locker room. You're going into a locker room of players that have won the UCL as players. Whether people want to ridicule them or not, they already have some element of success. You're going to that type of locker room. It's not the Leverkusen where you have players that could buy into your ideas because they have no choice. Because you are, essentially they're looking at you to be successful in order for them to pay off on the field, right? at the end of the day, when you're going into these type of locker rooms, this is why I never understood people that downplay managers that do well in these type of situations, i.e. your Zidane's, i.e. your Luis Enrique when he was at MSN. It's very hard to
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah, Ole Gunnar. I mean, I don't know
What?
about that. But going on to
You're a dumbass.
What the fuck you talking about?
I'm gonna get my hat trick, H. I'm gonna get my hat trick.
Come on. Going on to it. Like when you go to these type of locker rooms, you're gonna have to be able to manage. And sometimes I feel like people tend to downplay how much management you have to do with already a successful squad.
AK, you're talking about AK.
Yeah,
wait, what?
What were you calling Ancelotti?
I'm talking about in general.
He called him a geriatric.
No, I'm talking about.
AK was elderly abuse. AK, it was elderly abuse. You called him a geriatric prick.
Make sure he doesn't get the McTominay hammer during the World Cup.
But going on to when it comes to squad building, people are complaining about the midfield. Florentino Perez, this was by design. This midfield, they bought Tchouaméni, they bought Camavinga, they bought Bellingham to be the replacement for your Cruz, for your Modric, and your Casemiro. They were brought to be the replacement. That's the Florentino Perez fault. This midfield is what it's supposed to be. Inherently, it might not be successful, but it's down to his squad building. And then you're also looking at the back line. I mean, everyone's complaining about the defense, but again, when you keep buying youngsters and you're not buying experienced players, and the only experienced players you buy are free agents, how are you supposed to build a squad from that? It's not sustainable, especially when these youngsters need time to adapt. They're not from the youth academy, majority of them.
To be fair, Juve did it initially.
Cost of politics.
So to a certain extent, you have to also blame him. Now, Vini, the whole Vini situation. Vini, I'm sorry. You wanna be labeled as a superstar? This comes with the perk. You're gonna get criticized, ridiculed every single time, and I don't think this guy's been able to handle the criticism because every time this guy gets criticized, it's like his performance just dipped. This guy can't handle what it means to be a superstar. The same thing goes for Mbappe, HH. You can't be out here talking about how much of a superstar he is. And I believe this is his team. I believe he is the best player at Real Madrid. But at the same time, this is the ebbs and flows of being that superstar. When the manager doesn't work out, when the team's not performing, you're at fault. The same way, when your team succeeds, even if you're not performing well, you're going to get majority of the credit. It comes with that. It's a balancing act. Now the difference between him and someone like, let's say, Ronaldo coming to Real Madrid. Real Madrid was struggling. They were struggling. They weren't doing well in the UCL. They didn't have a team that was comprised of players that have already won the Champions League. So Ronaldo was almost seen as a savior to a certain extent, right? And the team was built around him. For Mbappe, you're coming into a locker room where Bellingham has already proven himself in La Liga. You're coming into a locker room where Vini has been instrumental in 2 Champions Leagues. You're coming into a locker room where Valverde has already contributed. Even Tchouaméni, all these players, right? Courtois, all these players, they're coming into it. When you come into that type of locker room and you're supposed to be the main spearhead, it comes with certain
don't forget Rodrigo. Don't forget Rodrigo.
Okay, yeah, I said let me land, man. Let me land. When it comes to being a superstar and you're coming to that type of locker room where they've already proven themselves at the club, if you're not performing to expectations and you're not elevating the team on your performance, he's scoring goals, but is he really getting the best out of his teammates? And that's not his fault because he's not necessarily a playmaker, right? He doesn't have the playmaking.
He's a goal scorer. He's a finisher.
Zeman, he wants to be.
But at the same time, yeah, he does suffer from Neymarism, where he thinks he's Neymar, but he's not. He's not that caliber of talent. But at the same time, at the same time, help Vini by being in the box. Help Jude by making those runs in order to give him space.
But he's not a striker,
He's not
a striker.
No.
He would
I'm
never
tired.
be a
No.
striker.
First and foremost, I'm tired of this whole gimmick of he's not a striker.
Well, if you score 50 goals a season, you're a striker.
No.
He's not a
At the end of
striker.
the day,
No. What does it mean? No, he's a great goal scorer. That doesn't mean he's a striker.
No.
Do you know wingers can score 50 goals? That's possible.
I get that.
Wingers named Cristiano and Messi.
But at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, when you
Mohamed Salah?
when you labeled the
Remember the season he
superstar-
scored 50?
Yo, let me lie, man. When you labeled the superstar, you're supposed to be the one that gets the best out of other players around you. This comes with the perk. This is a criticism. I'm sorry. When
But
Luis
that's not
Enrique
who he
told you,
is,
no.
though.
That's not an excuse for where we rate him at. I'm sorry. That's not an excuse for where
But
we
that's
rate
the
him at
reality.
in terms of a player. No. I'm sorry because
No.
at the end of the day,
Okay. But my thing. Okay. He's not in the box. He's in the box. Does that explain as to why Vini is trash?
No.
Yeah,
Vini,
100%.
No.
Bro, 19 goals without a 19
No.
games without a
Here's the
goal.
thing.
Come
Here's
on,
the
man.
thing. Here's the thing. When it comes to Vini, I do think that Vini. Listen, man. If you want to be a diva, you want to be the main guy in this team, you're gonna have to hold the criticism of you not having performance. It's not Mbappe's fault that at times you can't think. That's not Mbappe's fault that you don't look up and you over dribble at times. That's not Mbappe's fault. But at the end of the day, Mbappe, this is your team. It comes with the criticism. You're gonna have to get the best out of this team. The same way every time Barcelona would lose or win, Messi would be a topic. If you want to be the face of Madrid, the same way Cristiano Ronaldo lose or win, he was always going to be a topic because it was known as his team. And it's your job, Mbappe, to get the best out of the players you have on the field and be a leader on the team because he's not a youngster. He's 26.
Okay. No, hold on. Let me come to KJ. Stop it, KJ. Stop it, KJ. KJ.
So okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Like the first thing, it starts with Perez, in my opinion. The thing is with a drastic change.
Thank you.
The thing is with a drastic change in footballing ideology, sometimes that's gonna have to come with a drastic change in footballing squad makeup. And if you know that a manager like what's his name, like Alonso, the midfield play is very important to him, right? The types of fullbacks he has is very important to him, right? If you know he could possibly do the thing where he switches back to a back three, right? Which is not realistic, but let's just say it is, right? I think that the centre backs the Madrid bought. Let me just start with the centre backs, right? Look, Rudiger fell off a cliff last season. Alaba's not good enough. Sorry, Alaba's finished, right? Militao's injury prone. There's a question mark of how good Asensio is, but let's just say he's not good enough for Madrid, right? That leaves you with one centre back who's unproven and had one season a mid-table at Bournemouth, even though it was a decent season. Realistically, do you expect such a drastic change or drastic improvement defensively within one season? That's not realistic. Now, look, Carreras and Trent, I understand that, but at the same time, Trent could possibly be a wing back at Madrid, right? Similar to Frimpong, but one, he doesn't have the athleticism of Frimpong, and two, the part of the reason why he was so creative at Liverpool is because Klopp made that role for him to be the creative spark because they didn't have it in midfield. At Madrid, that's not going to be the same job. So Trent again would have had to need an adjustment to the way he plays football, right?
But Trent
Carreras, no, but I'm saying, but okay, and fair enough, injuries has cooked him, right? Carreras, look, still a question mark. I'm sorry, like, bro, the Portuguese league, some of the scams that they've completed over the last few years, even though Carreras has been good,
it's
still a 50-50. It's still a 50-50 transfer, right?
No. Someone needs to take Portuguese league to jail.
So defensively, right? Defensively, I don't think they'd make, in terms of personnel, they definitely did not make that drastic an improvement from the year before where they were terrible, right? Then we go to the midfield. I'm sorry, Tchouaméni and Camavinga are too similar, the same player, right? And Camavinga is a jack of all trades, master of none. He's not exceptional or anything. He's pretty decent at everything. So he's not a crucial replacement. That's
because they don't have a specialist. They don't have a specialist
right?
in that position.
Precisely. And then you look at Arda Güler, who's again an attacking midfielder. He's not a central midfielder. I'm sorry, that Club World Cup, like, bro, we won it and we deserve to win it. But all the other stuff that happened in that gimmicky Club World Cup, I don't really know. The Gonzalo. Then you have the question mark of Gonzalo Garcia, right? Good at the Club World Cup, but can he sustain it and actually be a top-level attacker for Madrid? Question mark. Again, he's not going to play in Mbappe's position. Rodrigo, I think, is a bigger problem that people understand. Alonso clearly didn't want him there. He didn't want to leave. Perez wanted to sell him, right? And basically, no one came. I think people came in for him. He refused to leave. That's basically
the key thing is he refused to leave. He did not want to go.
That's 80 million down the drain, right? Realistically, they realistically could have invested in another midfielder. Now, people are questioning this midfielder thing. Look, Unai Califat, right? Who's their scout, who's signed a bunch of great players over the last few years, right? Young players, all that stuff. You're trying to tell me Unai Califat does not have a list of 5 or 6 central midfielders that Madrid are realistically thinking of buying for the next 3 or 4 years. That's not true. One of those transfers could have been accelerated to this summer, in my opinion, right? Instead of buying Mastantuono, which I think was unnecessary considering Hendricks there, considering the emergence of Gonzalo Garcia. But most importantly, considering the fact you could not get rid of Rodrigo, that is not a transfer that should have happened, in my opinion, right? Now, that's the question of squad makeup, which from top to bottom, basically Madrid are cooked, right? And that's a lot of that has to do with Perez, but also Arbeloa's what's his name? Alonso's decision to sign Mastantuono over a midfielder, right? If he was given that opportunity, right? Then you go to the question of himself, Alonso himself. Look, I think that on one hand, you can't say no to Madrid because you don't know where the opportunity is going to come again. Realistically, we have to be honest about that. Just like I'm with United, just like any other manager with whoever. Let's say even Maresca with Chelsea, right? You know that deep down, you're probably not ready for it. The squad's probably not where you want to be, and you probably don't have the experience to succeed long term. But financially and just in terms of prestige, you really can't turn that down, right? But on the other hand, for him, I think that if he believes in himself as a manager enough, right? One, the Madrid job might come around again. Or two, right? Realistically, people are saying Liverpool. That wasn't going to happen, right? And if he was going to Liverpool, he should have left after the season he won the league, realistically, right? Because they weren't going to get rid of Slot this summer, right? So that and then management, like we said, he wasn't known at Leverkusen for being an exceptional manager, right? But also the problem with Leverkusen is they won that league title. The expectation is not to win consistently at Leverkusen. That's not reality. So
also it's a totally different environment. And I'm sorry, what kind of ego do you have about Leverkusen? So Alonso could be the head honcho that took respect because it's by Leverkusen. You go to Real Madrid, it's a totally different ball of wax.
No, 100%. 100%. I think Leverkusen, he's the main guy, right? And he basically had carte blanche there because he won the league title. He could have got rid of anyone he wants, brought in anyone he wants, whatever you want to call it. Right? Stayed for as long as he wants, as long as he does anything short of relegating the bloody team. Let's be honest, right? But the trouble is, coming into Madrid, you do have to adjust, right? You can't be as naive to think that you're going to walk in, right? And realistically, with this type of squad, try and implement certain things. Now, my thing is this. What Slot did in a smart way, I'm not comparing them, but what Slot did is he gradually tweaked some areas of the team, right? And realized he didn't have the squad makeup to drastically change their style of play or try and implement certain things. And he didn't say certain things. Alonso came in and genuinely tried to change practically everything from training methods to formation to style of play all at once.
No, but because you know what I think I got it? They panicked. Perez panicked because he was like, oh my gosh, we went trophyless with Mbappe. Oh my gosh, Ancelotti, get your geriatric ass the heck out of here. Alonso coming and drastically bringing your systematic stuff to do the stuff. But that was a mistake. That was a mistake. The mistake was the knee-jerk reaction to the trophyless season last season with Carlo Ancelotti.
I completely agree. Look, Ancelotti would not have left if he hadn't been pushed out. Let's be honest, right? He loves Madrid, right? But at the same time, Alonso.
But didn't he leave the first time the same way though?
No. He got sacked. He got sacked the first time. Chill. He got sacked. Look, Alonso's problem is that he tried to implement things at a time and place where Madrid, squad wise and let's just say morale wise, we're not ready for that. It's quite drastic considering how bad last season was. Let's be honest, right? And let's say picking a fight with your two best players, right? At least on paper, and like I said, in a dressing room like Madrid, just like Bayern and Barca, once you get 2 or 3 of the main players against you, your time is limited. You're living on borrowed time. Let's just be honest here, right? Those three locker rooms get anyone and everyone sacked, which is why I respect what they've achieved, and they are always the main people because managers are easier to replace than players. But at the same time, you do have to level that criticism as players' attitudes. The last point is Mbappe. Look, I always maintain that they should have bought him, but at the same time, Perez, and let me be honest, the reason they bought him, look, he occupies a very unique space in football, right? In the sense that he does not have a rival in terms of his both the matches, both the footballing, the on-field and off-field appeal that he has as a footballer, right? That doesn't happen because that's why you guys that's why Casey can try and call him whatever he wants, but the reality is what this guy represents as a footballer, right? Both on and off the pitch is something that no other footballer of his within his age group creates. No, but that's an 18-year-old. Like I understand Yamal's coming up, but I'm saying at that 24 to 27 range, right? Let's be honest, no one has what he has, right? Particularly off the pitch. So Perez,
on the basic, he is the current star. Yamal is the upcoming star. Messi is on his way out. So he's the current guy.
Exactly. So the reality is
just crazy.
The reality is, if you can get him without paying a transfer fee, I understand this signing bonus stuff.
How do you say you don't say no? You don't say no.
It sounds nice in theory.
It sounds nice, but that's just not reality. You don't say no. So Mbappe for free.
150. It's not. There was a fee. 150 million is the fee.
They didn't pay a transfer fee. How many times must you understand that?
How does it matter?
Yeah, but it's a sign-in bonus.
How does it matter?
No, that's fair. No.
Okay.
Wait. Go ahead.
What would cost more? The signing on bonus or paying 250 million for a guy of that caliber?
Yeah, come on, that's what we're talking about here.
We get that, but he's not free.
They got him for like
don't put him free.
150 million.
No. I did not say free. I said they did not pay a transfer fee for him. No one said free. We said transfer
I swear to you,
fee.
Barca fan will never let anything slide.
This is the problem, right? No offense, if Barca won the financial position, I don't believe they don't put an offer down. I'm sorry. You guys can try and convince yourself whatever you want. If you guys had the opportunity to ball, and if he balled out, you guys wouldn't have cried. Let's be honest.
No, of course.
Of course, but he's not our problem. Though. He's not our problem.
No. But I think the issue with the mention is that
he's not
you have one of the best. So basically, you're saying that Real Madrid have the chance of getting one of the best players in the world, and they don't do it based on team structure.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
That's not realistic.
That's not how it works.
So let's be honest, right? So let's be honest, right? In that sense. My problem with him is this, right? Mbappe has a bigger head than any of us could probably imagine. Like let's just be honest, right? The guy, no, he has a big head in the sense that look, bro, someone tweeted this and I reposted it. Like, bro, Macron was about to give
doubled down, man.
Macron was about to give him the nuclear codes to stay in France, man. Bro, no offense. When the president of your prime minister of your country is inviting you to your state house to try and convince you to stay in the country.
To be fair, his wife is a tranny. It's not.
Let's be honest, right? So let's be honest, right?
Okay. Because Case's reaction was like,
it's that stupid idiot like
it's not true. It's not true, right? Obviously, she's not.
Casey's a little.
Yeah, she spread that theory that
we don't operate on faction. We don't operate.
Wait. Can you
let me just land. Is it a weird relationship? Obviously, bro. Let's be honest. Right? She was his teacher, but and she was 20 years older, right?
It's friends.
No, I'm saying if she was like 5 or 6 years older,
Casey, do you have a book on that?
But she was like 20 years older, bro. Like that's kind of weird. But he got to the prime minister of France. So what can we really say? Look,
Mr. Hangout.
The problem with him is that I think we have to ask ourselves this question. He needed Madrid more than Madrid needed him. And he was the one that chose to make this move, right?
Yes.
Some of the player, like now coming in, like you're the highest paid player, obviously you're the highest profile player, right? And whatever you say basically is gonna get like your head is big enough. Madrid wanting you after you rejected them the first time. That's fair, right? But at the same time, if this doesn't go well for you, if you don't win any Champions League over 5 years, which I don't think will happen, I do think he will eventually win a Champions League and a Ballon d'Or.
Let's hope so. KJ, let's hope so. Let's pray so.
Yeah, let's pray.
KJ, remind me in 5 years.
Let's pray it does happen.
I won't be in the channel in 5 years. I'll be Nassau holidaying. So
let's pray.
You can't dunk on me.
Let's pray. You're on your own, buddy.
Let's pray. Let's just say it does happen, right? Let's just say it doesn't happen, right?
Okay, I like this.
You will be the guy that didn't win a Champions League, right? Which look, when it comes to his overall legacy, like no offense, guys, I'm not saying Mbappe is R9, but we respect R9 even though he did niche into club level, right?
Yes.
Mbappe's. What Casey says about Mbappe, look, World Cup is still the biggest trophy in the world. He still won a World Cup, and he's no offense. Even though he lost the World Cup final, a lot of people are still like, bro, he was the best player on the pitch that day. Like, even though it might not be true, like, unfortunately, like the thing is,
this is just the facts of life. Like he was the best player on the losing team. He was the man on the finals. That's what it is. KJ talk.
Whichever way you want to phrase it, right? The guy is the youngest scorer since Pele, right? I think people's criticism of him at club level is justified. That does not mean he's still one of the best.
Champions
No,
League
let me chill. That does not.
Where's your Champions League chain?
Yasser, give me a second. Yasser, you guys can say whatever you want, right? But the reality is, we don't live in the era of Messi or Ronaldo being the best players in the world anymore. We don't live in the era of Neymar being the best player in the world anymore. If a guy is playing Champions League football consistently, scoring 50, 60 goals a season, and is finishing amongst the top scorers in the Champions League and winning goals. No, let me land, bro.
Wait, hold on, let KJ talk. KJ.
Whichever way you guys want to interpret it, this is one of the best footballers in the world. Like, you're not going to try and convince us or convince yourselves that this is not one of the best.
Where's the Champions League?
No, I said
where's the Champions League?
Where's the last World Cup?
I said
hold on, KJ.
No, KJ's talking like KJ.
I said one of the best because that's the reality. You guys can't sit here. Yeah, that's fine, right? So the thing is, right? The thing is, whatever criticism we want to have a club level with him is justified, right? And I think that makes sense, right? Now, his role at Madrid here, look, HH, the Golden Boot is cool and everything, but bro, Champions League and the trophies is the currency in Madrid.
Yes, this is facts.
If you don't, after what happened with Alonso, which is very public, and a lot of people are going to see this, right? And it's not going to change their impression of you because they love you. And let me be honest, Madrid fans are very fickle and they love the shine. It's shiny new toy syndrome. Wanting to get rid of Mbappe before Vini is diabolical to me. I'm sorry, that just doesn't make sense to me, considering what he's done for your club. But at the same time, that just shows his stature in the game and amongst Madrid fans. If he goes the next 3 or 4 years and does not win the Champions League, and this happens, and let's say another 1 or 2 managers come and falter under him, right? And it's clear that he did not get along with those guys, right? We're going to have a very uncomfortable conversation at the end of his career.
Okay,
even though I don't think it's going to be the case, but we're going to have to have
Wait, real quick. No, Abdullahi, real quick. Abdullahi, go for it.
I need to go after Abdullahi because I have a lot.
Yes, Abdullahi, real quick. Briefly, because it's getting late where I am on Jupiter. Yeah, Abdullahi.
I got what a lot of people said in terms of Kylian Mbappe and Madrid. But this is a complicated situation with Perez because the way Perez built this squad for me is diabolical for me. And for me, because you're having Kylian Mbappe and Vini Jr. and Rodrigo, 3 left wingers on the same wing. It does not make any sense at all.
It's crazy.
Yeah, how do you want to build a team in that caliber to win, like to dominate and win? That is suicide. It doesn't make any sense at all. And again, people need to understand something with Madrid. Madrid is not a possession team at all. Like, Madrid is just get it done. It's like a counter-attacking, just get it done. Like what you always say, just get it done. So if Perez is looking for a manager, a coach that's gonna be just coming to the team and just like let's kind of change from Ancelotti to it's gonna fail. It will fail because it's not gonna get the kind of manager. I know people are saying club this, club that. People need to understand who Klopp is. If Klopp comes in, one of Mbappe, Vini, or Rodrigo will leave. You know that if Klopp comes in. So Klopp will have to fight with Perez in terms of either you sell this person or I leave. So someone that decision have to be made. People need to understand something like that. Klopp is a big personality. He's a big personality. Yeah, if he comes to Madrid, either Vini, Kylian Mbappe, or Rodrigo has to leave. Somebody has to take the heat there. And Madrid fans need to understand something here.
Which is crazy.
We are in a new era. And people might blame Xabi Alonso. Why is he taking this job? But the question is he gonna ever take another job apart from Madrid? Is he? Really? Is he?
But sometimes it's too early to take the job. Sometimes the job can be too early to take. If you're not experienced enough.
Madrid, bro.
But you have to look at it this way. Madrid and Barcelona are big when it comes to big names, big personality, and big egos. You have to understand that too. It's very, very important. So when you are bringing in a manager, you have to bring a manager with a big personality and big ego, where you know is gonna take control over the dressing room. E.g., Zinedine Zidane, someone like Zidane, Mourinho, this kind of manager, personality manager. And people are talking about Enrique. If you're gonna bring in Enrique into this team, the first one that's gonna get out of that club is Mbappe. You know that. You know Mbappe is gonna leave. You know Kylian is leaving.
That's so true. That's so true.
You know that Kylian Mbappe will be the first person thrown out of the door if Luis Enrique take over that job. You know that for fact.
Wait, relax. Don't wait. What do you mean? Throw out the door. Relax.
He's gonna fly him to. He's gonna fly him to.
People need to understand something here. Enrique is a big personality, and the way Enrique plays for me, Mbappe is the first person that's gonna throw out. He will tell Perez, either if you want me to sustain in this club, you have to sell Mbappe.
Luis Enrique would never go to Madrid.
No, never. Never.
Zima, I know that, but when people are saying they want Enrique in, if Enrique comes in, let's say he comes in, the first person that's going to throw out of that club is Mbappe.
But he'll never go. And also, Enrique, he's a bad fit for Real Madrid. It's a bad fit.
How is he a bad fit? How's he a bad fit?
No, the culture clash. Wait, no, hold on. Yes, quickly. Yes, have you say?
You know how I feel about Mbappe. I think Mbappe completely. It's a weird situation where you put a player above the club. How are you doing that for Florentino Perez? Like, at the end of the day, for me, Mbappe has always been build the team around me, and that's not how you play in Real Madrid. There's not Cristiano Ronaldo. You don't build the.
Wasn't the team built around Cristiano?
It was built around Cristiano.
It was, but Cristiano.
Wait. Okay. So yes, before I drop the brick.
But let me explain.
Explain before I drop the brick.
As much as the team initially was built around Cristiano needed to learn that he had to play a role. Like even Cristiano Ronaldo himself said. Even Cristiano Ronaldo himself said that he had to adjust his game for the betterment of the team.
No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
He said that. So I don't know why you drew a brick, you brick. Anyways.
He's not wrong.
No. But still, the point remains that the team was still built around Cristiano.
No, but he's not wrong.
No. You're saying that. Yes, but it was still built around Cristiano, and they still played to his strengths. But the difference was, as much as it built to him, Cristiano was still more of a team player and was still willing to adjust his game. But they still played to him.
That's literally what he said.
That's literally what I said.
That's what he said. Like I don't think that's
no. He said that. No. I said that. The team played to him and said, they didn't play to him.
Even speaking for me. They're my lawyers,
the brick stands, bro. And this goes towards your brick door for 2027, so it is what it is. Go for it.
Anyways,
you mean 2026,
my question for me, and this
question for you.
Actually, that's a brick for me, actually. That goes towards my brick door for 2026.
But the question I have is, and this is $1 million question. Who can actually come into this team and actually can manage it? And I'm not.
Conte
is not the only manager I can think of. Is a manager that he's not going to come. The only guy that can handle this is one guy, and he's done it before. He has done it before. We know who he is. He's bald. We already know who he is.
Zidane.
He's one of the horsemen. That's the only person.
No, but he wants France.
You got to be specific when you say.
And he wants France, but it's
Zidane is not coming back. He's too smart to come back to the team.
No. This one thing. No, a tier one Madrid will say another bald guy. Your bald guy is probably the favorite.
Maresca.
Ten Hag.
Yes.
Maresca. Oh wow.
That's gonna be interesting. But all I'm saying is, it's obvious that you need. You need a Zizou type of figure to manage his team. Either Zizou,
which is not Mascara.
Because the thing
is, if Maresca walks through there, Vini and Mbappe will use him as a doormat.
We have to accept something. Until Perez steps down, this culture of Madrid is not changing. Like
a lot of the Perez there is also. Shout out to Barcelona says Aloe Vera is the new Real Madrid coach. Barca will gift him. Guys, calling a grown man Aloe Vera as well. His name is Alvaro Arbeloa. He's a World Cup winner, a Euro winner, a league winner, and he's completed football. As a bad rocket artist, as a bad one to say yes. Guys, it's bro. Guys, one love. Peace out. One love. Peace out.
Bye.